well said, Zero. Happy Chaos coming out strong. Of course, there's some storylines going into Evo we will talk about as we go through the tournament here. But right now, it's time to kick things off for Monday Night Strive.
Yes, indeed. See, this is what took so long. MFCR wanted to change their in-game name once again. Kind of Curry this time. I don't even know what that means, and I hope it's appropriate, MFCR. Please, don't catch me on this one, but you're going to catch that left-right. Nice block in the overhead from Mart. But you're going to have to weather the storm. That cross-through is certainly putting in work against Mart.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to go for that 2K. There it is. Whiff it, just dash up and try one more time. RC into the fully charged Dust. Nice, 5K just able to hit its mark, and that is a perfect to kick things off for TNS's own MFCR.
2S, and we already have the charge point, adding that guard point on top of it. Let's roll through, of course. Got the taco. Jump D, gonna get blocked, and MFCR ready for that offensive onslaught again.
Get the pick up. Again, that back turn is so scary, but goes for the unstance into the throw. Oh, now we're just playing around here. Unstance again, overhead's gonna connect. Send out the fans and take in another round here. Not quite a perfect, but that's fine.
Yes, indeed. I mean, MFCR making quick work, and as you can see, it can be an overwhelming matchup for Happy Chaos, right? Because once Leo gets in, it's just relentless offensive pressure. We're seeing the left-rights, you know, the tale as old as time for this Leo Whitefang play against Happy Chaos. It's a matchup we've seen time and time again, but a little less so than what we originally saw at the earlier outset of the release of Happy Chaos. But Mart still able to probably find their footing here. That's the crux of the situation. You gotta get that full screen distance here to at least apply Curse, and then start applying your own mix right after, which is tricky against a character like Leo.
Yeah, we got that 5D, but we didn't actually go for the knockdown. Instead, this time, oh, burst comes out immediately. MFCR knew that the wall stick was coming and didn't want to have any part of it. But Mart, smelling the blood in the water, wants to capitalize. Quite get it there. Run through it. Now MFCR back on the offensive. Doesn't have any meter, but still has plenty of options.
Yeah, that turbulence almost had the carry. Oh, but max range had the guard point held out there. Not going to find the mark, but Mart puts a hand out there. Nice little headbutt, though. The 6B does get the opportunity for gunshot. Last-ditch effort situation. The mix does get blocked. Either it was a godlike block or you were just already preemptively stand blocking right there because MFCR was moving on that one and unable to find a hit. Oh, nice round start.
Moving, yeah, going right over the low there from MFCR. Here comes the wall break. We didn't have any resources to get the hard knockdown, but that's all right. Happy Chaos can still move backwards with the curse, just like we saw. Beautiful block here on the 5D. As Zappa for Strive comes through with the tip.
Hit random Summon King in here with Rao.
Yeah, we don't got any infinites, all right? No basketball combos here.
Okay, thank God.
Rao doesn't have the basketball combos. He's got the 2P buttons.
Okay. Wait, is Rao KOF?
Oh, and there we go with the last right power bomb. Set 2 in a row. No, Rao is Fist of the North Star.
Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. What's the joke here?
Into the RC, through the wall. No, we went for the parry there. We didn't just go for a button press, but it's not going to matter. The dash on in is going to do it.
Okay, all right. Almost cursing the victory right there, but MFCR still had a significant life point. Literally, it was just a touch away.
Oh.
And forward tech might have been able to work out there for Mart, but still, difficult problem to deal with here in this set.
See, I'm a fake fan, Saka.
Okay.
Thank you. Rao is actually the ghost that Zappa summons, the final ghost, like the ultimate one. See, I heard Rao, my mind immediately went to Fist of the North Star.
See, it's been... I'll be honest with you. Zappa is so under my radar for moveset. I know Zappa exists, but I don't know the name of his moves anymore.
It's fair. It's perfectly fair. He's been gone for a long time.
A long time.
Season 4, but
a decade ago.
Here we go now. Trying to set up that zoning game. Not going to quite work. Mike down to the ground. Run back through into the corner, taking it and mixing up Mart in the process.
Got her low. Nice pickup. Oh, caught bouncing. Not able to get the finish, but look at this. Again, these left-rights, honestly, not being able to be defended against him. Mart has blocked a couple times there throughout the set, but it's mostly just been either you were preemptively blocking already in position or just weren't quite sure and happened to make these blocks, it seems like.
Yeah, it's just on defense here is the hardest part for Mart.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the biggest thing about Happy Chaos, right? His offense is already so strong and not too difficult to go for, but he has no defensive tools other than Scapegoat. It's making a thing going.
Ooh.
Fortunately, putting yourself between a rock and a hard place.
No kidding. 5K there. Just standing outside, Back's range here, just for the slash counter hit. It's a slam dunk. Doesn't take the damage, but wants the super just to close it out. MFCR taking the set with a very comfortable 3-0 victory over Mart.
Have more often here. Remember, 7 days a week, actually. So there's plenty of TNS to go around. Thank you so much for the support. As we jump into game number 2 here, Soul Badguy versus Millia Rage. It's going to be Jikh versus Magari.
Or Magari.
Magari. Probably Magari. Yeah.
I can't believe that jump slash actually worked out. That was brilliant. Sake Tanuki with the massive gift subs. This probably has an apology for that comment you put in chat. I suck. You can't keep up with Zap and Lore. You can't keep up with Leo. Well, you know what?
Okay.
I don't want to see you get hit by Leo ever again, but this baboon is certainly going to find the mark.
Yeah, let's see if Magari can handle this storm getting sent through the wall here. Right now, it's been all Jikh and able to get the mix up there with the Artemis into the 2D. Closes out the first round.
Back already trying to demand the air superiority. That looked like it was 6S startup. Was that a 6S or 5K? I missed it. But either way, Jikh was able to cover that approach. I wonder if we try to go for DP attempt there, which would make the 6S, all the more sense. 2K, but delays into the far slash.
Oh, only goes for the first hit of the banner revolver, but jumping up with the JH golden normals there. Open world character, Soul Badguy.
See, Soul's so cool. You know, don't mess with this character. Please, Daisuke, just demand that they don't touch him.
He never will. That's his OC.
Great.
He's literally Daisuke.
The 5K does get duffed by Artemis there. We have a couple escape attempts here from Magari. But Jikh, of course, as a good Millia player should, covering all exit opportunities there with multiple options. The jump slash was certainly prevalent in a lot of the set. I mean, the aerial superiority of Millia is certainly there, especially in this matchup when you're considering the buttons that Soul has in the air. Like jump K is probably going to be one of your better ones. I mean, jump slash we saw like a great option as well. Jump H is also like that great tool for forward approaches, but the way that Millia could kind of navigate that airspace and kind of negate some of that, especially with the new tool of Artemis. That helps. We saw that trade out there on 5K very well. So great control of the match from Jikh.
JH into the close slash. A Sajam coming through with the raid. Welcome, gamers. Hope you enjoyed your stream. You're just in time for some Guilty Gear Strive here. Close slash coming on through.
Yep, already got the disc set up here. 2L and yes was delaying just to try to call out the Volcanic Viper potentially, and it does come through, so we do have our punish. Quick baboon. Enough to capitalize yet.
I like the safe game that we're playing here. Very low. The 5K dash gets the 3 5Ks in a combo. I was going to say, Jikh is playing very low risk, trying to go for whiff punish options. And this is why any risk that you take, any mistake you make, Soul is going to explode on you.
I mean, I do like using that heavy slash there for the wall bounce. Like, great understanding of the route potential there from Magari.
Go. Ooh, wow, being able to double air dash there over the gunflame. That was scary. You don't want to land on that. Here we go. Into the low, DP right on out. Clean stuff, but the 6P right back is even cleaner, Zero.
Sure is. Get the Shatter, just tap dust, but the problem is we don't have those burst resources. You are very close to victory. The BRC just take to the heavens above.
Another well-placed 6P here. It's the fast RC low. We send out the burst. Wants to be a hero here, but it's not going to end up working out. And now you're going into this next round with no burst on deck. I understand bursting there because all Soul needs is that one touch in a dream, right?
Yeah, exactly. Against Millia in particular, like that is certainly the tale of time here. All right, BRC, or excuse me, Blue Wild Assault to carry over to the mid screen. Does get a side swap.
Yeah, interesting use of that Blue Wild Assault, right? Just to get the knockdown mid-screen to set up your Oki game. Oh, and we blocked the DP, but we got the RC.
RC out. Nice Capel pickup here. Great decision from Jikh. Magari certainly loves to try to press, especially with these 5Ks. You're seeing them time and time again. And Artemis out there just trying to call out the 5K attempts and even slash Volcanic Viper. So there's a couple of options there that Jikh is really trying to cover. Again, trying to be preemptive on a lot of those escape options that Magari is showcasing here throughout the set. And it is coming out on top for Jikh, even when they're caught on a back foot from that first round going down here in game 2.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of just weathering the storm of the normals coming out from Magari and then finding that one opportunity to be slippery. And being slippery is one of the key factors of being a successful Millia player, right? Sometimes it's not necessarily about your offense. It's about how well you are at not being able to get caught. Because Millia, I mean, not quite the glass cannon, more like glass, made of glass. But the cannon part is a little lacking.
Yeah, she doesn't have that explosivity and damage, but I guess, that's easily made up for, right, in her mix potential. So, disc opportunity, of course, left rights, especially against a character like Soul that really kind of throws things off in terms of the anti-air opportunities. This one got the compel, nice, threading the needle, but very scary to be stuck in that corner.
Yep, here we go. Gold burst coming through from Magari. This is an opportunity to capitalize, but we have to find the hit.
Talking those left rights here. Got left right heavy slash to start things off. Again, death by 1,000 cuts. Like you said, not significant damage, but enough to at least keep opening up the opponent consistently that you maintain this life lead here. Artemis, nice.
Yeah, not quite able to get the stagger out either there. And now Jikh's here sitting at set point, ready to close things out with another 3-0 here at TNS Strive.
Little slash there's your burst, sends it off. 5K pickup, and again, Magari's been able to pick up time and time again. Tries to go for the dash cancel to get the 5K side swap to course correct, but not quite there. Yo, try to keep up with that. I'm going cross-eyed from that one, Jobber. Really in their element right now in terms of aerial movement. Nice Volcanic Viper out. The close slash tries to get the full carry, but doesn't quite get the heavy slash hit we're looking for here. Why don't we get the jump cancel route?
Close slash counter hit comes out again, and there it is. 3-0. Millia moving on in the bracket winner's side.
Or it might have been the first CEO back after COVID. I'm trying to remember because it was certainly done in the Wyndham in Orlando there.
He was
but
yeah.
Yeah. The first time showing up there and taking it right, it was huge.
But here we go. muffinz up against Mix Up. I like that name. Mix Up coming through right now. About to get mixed up if we're not careful. Hard knockdown through the wall with the wild assault. Here it comes.
You would be a May player with the name of muffinz. It sounds like a very May player.
Yo, let's go muffinz. But here we go, 2K2D. Went for the pistol whip, but immediately put it back away. Doesn't reload the bullet, but is gonna eat Shamu. Coming through here, nice, spending the 100 meter to make sure you can get the side swap and get the kill.
Yeah, very strong start from muffinz here, still showing why May is such a terror in this game, especially with some of the changes they made with Totsugeki here. Oh, yeah, nice! Ejecting, yeah.
Again, that was May's extra special move, right? The ability to hop off the Dolphin. So a lot of special moves still coming to the rest of the core cast of Guilty Gear Strive, the non-DLC characters. But muffinz gonna be able to take game number 1 there.
That's crazy. We still don't have a soul special move.
He doesn't need
Tell you what, we bring back Sidewinder.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Just no.
I just want to hurt people. Please.
I mean, you could hurt people with Soul right now, brother. Just boot up the game. Or I can introduce you to Slayer.
Yeah, but Sidewinder. Here we go. Game number 2 here with muffinz. Taking that substantial lead. Orange. Wild Assault. Pushing to the corner for additional opportunity for that wall break potential.
All right, yep, summon Yamada-san coming on through. Is that dead? Oh, yeah, it is. I did a second glance at the health bar. I wasn't quite sure.
We're just feeling ourselves here with that 3K, but we're certainly feeling ourselves with the $10 contribution. Thank you so much, Offnear.
Offnear, the all-knowing. Definitely knowing to utilize those Matcherino codes as well and put in that direct contribution. Thank you. Here we go, slide on in with the 3K. Just trying to dash up and harass the 2K. I actually like that a lot there. Trying to see if Chaos is going to pull out the gun or not.
Currently frozen in the corner. No challenge here at all. That risk gauge being cranked. We do get the escape. Nice 5P. We're just swiping for our life. No bullets available. The SEAL team comes in with the beach ball to snipe away as we try to reload here.
Yeah, command roll to the other side. I like the little delay there before the close slash was able to score the hit, but unfortunately wasn't able to convert it in anything, and instead is going to get converted into death as the Great Wizard comes on through with 17 months. Thank you so much for the support.
Yeah, the Great Wizard has been traveling amongst malls of America.
I know.
Not sure if we found any treasure or anything, but has certainly explored quite a bit.
I hope he's at Evo.
I swear to God, there's going to be, I guarantee it. Go to the cosplay section. I almost promise you'll find that Emerald Wizard.
Just one little Emerald Wizard. Oh, we got a wizard on the screen here. Happy Chaos, the original wizard. But let's see, can we call Jikh to tie this up and make this comeback? Instead, right now, we are eating this damage. It's over half of your health.
That's because we spent 100% of our burst just to get the risk gauge. Crank your standing up mix-up. I haven't seen you mix anything yet, and I don't blame you. This May is a menace.
It's just non-stop aggression here. Mix-up is trying to find a room to breathe, room to get out. It finally does, but the question is it too little too late in this round 0? And it looks like it's going to be time to fight for your life. You have burst available, but you're down to set point.
I mean, muffinz is sending it home. No burst at all throughout this entire game. And look at this risk gauge. Don't block an anchor. This is all that I'm learning from this match. Don't block anchors. You'll get hurt. Shatter here, nice, but we're still able to make that approach despite the IV coming through. RC to try to maintain control here. You've earned this corner. I don't blame you, Mix Up, and you're trying to maintain it. Well worth the expenditure. Nice throw.
Yeah, MACHO into the corner here. Goes for the OTG into the mix-up. Just 5P. Up in 5P, but instead, mix-up fighting on back here. Deus Ex, yeah. Just spend the super. Make sure you can close out a round. That's what matters here.
And fortunate for Mix Up, not spending burst in that round here. Able to carry it over into the final round here. Potentially match point. Nice 6S. Good lord. Seal team comes through. Got the guard crush. Nice neutral jump with the jump slash here.
And all out of gum coming through with the 21 months. Thank you so much. No. Here we go. Oh, the stray confirmed into the wild assault. Yeah, I do not blame you for spending the burst right there. You're about to get sent straight through the wall, and that would be a situation where you might not be able to make that comeback.
Okay, tried to make it out here at the charge.
Risk gauge.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's no meter. Okay, you're alive. You're alive. There was no super meter. That's the only thing saving Mix Up here. But now they have to save themselves 0.
I mean, good luck. Jump slash. Side swap. No, shot a little bit too far here, but doesn't even have the meter quite yet. Sends out the clone here for protection, but 2P does get whip punished. Eat your words this weekend. I hope that Daisuke pulls up, walks on stage, and says, "Jobber, I heard you." Zato's top 1 now. Drops the mic and leaves. There's no patch, no characters, nothing. Zato's top 1.
Top 1 again. But who's this bad for? Who do you think it's bad for? Eddie has a difficult time navigating around a lot of just what Asuka can throw out on the screen, right? So far, though, Brian getting some offense in for the opposed 5H counter hit. Things aren't looking too bad. Sends out the sword.
Frames here at the very least. Nice overhead. Shatter, not quite getting any sort of hard knock dodge here. Resources just looking a little slim. Applause to continue the pressure. Man, I gotta tell you, seeing Zato, this is insane. It's been ages, I feel like, but the 5P is shutting down cubes.
That's what Brian is doing incredibly well, is utilizing that quick 5P to get rid of the cubes and then immediately moving on in before El Macho can get comfortable to cast another spell. Yeah, Eddie, I'm pretty sure can kill the cubes, but also the cubes can kill Eddie. That's what makes it really unfortunate and difficult, right? Is you have to be very smart. And you can see, Brian is not summoning Eddie in neutral at all. Unless we're doing a pose, we are only summoning Eddie once we get the cubes for a hit, right? Yes. That's the main thing you need to pay attention to.
Look at the extended range that Brian is playing at as well. You're sitting there, 2S is certainly an option to go under some of the cubes. Dashing up using 2P to try to shut down some of the lower cubes to help your cause. See, even here, jump P, eradicating some cubes. Oppose comes through, but the trade certainly in favor of El Macho here for this round.
Yeah, that's the issue, is that Brian is going to have to play a lot of Eddie-less Zato, right? On offense, in neutral to get in. And that is a lot easier said than done. Here we go, setting up the orb. Tries to draw, but you can't draw after your opponent blocks a 6P like that. That is a free punish there for Brian.
Here she comes through, another 2S. Applause, recharge. Certainly going to get that leapfrog to come through. Good block on YRC, but a little bit too far for the punish. And still, muscle memory's into it, right? Tries to go for that overdrive. At least we're still maintaining that offense.
There we go. Wild assault. Break the wall. More offense, just like you said. Zero gets the close slash, but wow! The 2H whipping. That was so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Impressive. That was a good match and a good $20 contribution from Ande. Ande, thank you so much for the support. These cubes are for you.
I mean, look at this. Gravity Well giving all the support here for El Macho. Drops out a little bit. That's fortunate for Brian here. Look at that. Tasu Karu taking the first game against Asuka.
That was really unfortunate, Zero. We missed 2 close slashes while he was held in the air with the black hole.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some devastating combos with the cube setups here off a black hole. Generally in corner situations where they're the most potent, but even in mid-screen, they're still just as devastating because it's still a lingering hurt box that Zato has to worry about or contend with. Once you get juggled, you're kind of holding that until you get that burst back. We were so fortunate we dropped out of that vortex, though.
Yeah, absolutely. We take those.
It's a shame that you messed up with the gravity. That's crazy. That's on you, I feel like.
Hey, we got another opportunity here, right? That was only game number 1, and El Macho is looking incredibly strong. So we just got to keep it up a little bit, and we got to play around these 5Ps, right? Yeah, I like it. Don't just draw immediately. If you're going to see a...
That's what I've been saying, Jobber. The way that Brian has been sniping out these cubes with 5P has been immaculate. Even though we had a very good draw from Macho, Brian is still playing this very smart. Sniped out another cube, getting ever closer, waiting for the opportunity to hit that 2S.
Now just locked down here in the corner. Yeah, once you get the gravity out, especially against a character like Zato, that should be checkmate for the most part.
And now that we're this close, there's no opportunity here to try to challenge some of those cubes, so Macho can still keep chipping away, adding up that risk, and dwindling at your tension, right? Because if you're FDing in that corner, they'll push back here for you.
Bro, we DP'd the frog. That was crazy, but still, Brian getting the offense on, gets the overhead this time. Eddie-less pressure is still so strong, breaking the law into the full confirm.
Yo, that was wild because we set up for a same side situation as opposed to the left-right, and we did get the opener against El Macho. That was a brilliant mix from Brian.
Yeah, and then put him into the shark tank there, trying to go up 2-0.
Nice again, those 5Ps.
Yeah,
So
the
good.
5Ps have really been the key to this matchup, too. The way that Brian has been able to play around in neutral.
Yo, but the way that El Macho is stocking up in these shotguns from the fireball cards, that's certainly helping that aerial approach. Got that side swap of her own thanks to this teleport. What a play from El Macho to maintain this life lead. But now you're in the corner against Zato with no reversal to your name. Nice dodge of the command grab here.
Yeah, pretty much out of meter as well. There it is. The moment that we got 50 meter, we spent the YRC, sent the cubes, closes out game number 2 here, tying things up 1-1.
Yeah, very unfortunate here that Asuka R decided to go for that backdash. You're going to get chased down by cubes, but you're giving up an offensive situation. Maybe it was the fear of a run-up throw from El Macho, but Brian was owning that corner position. I think you just keep up the aggression, despite it being El Macho's turn, right? You don't want to give up that ground. You work so hard for it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But now we're working hard to get this lead, right? El Macho trying to go up 2-1. Wants to make it seem that Brian's game number 1 was a fluke, was an accident, thanks to that close slash drop. But now we got to clean things up and close it out.
All right, let's see what the card draw is, because first card draw in last game, El Macho was cooking. I think we cook with this hand. Yeah, we're definitely cooking here, as long as we get out of dodge. Good 2D. Low setup. Nice ball to help out here. Constantly getting sniped. We have the flurry of cubes to come through RC. And we're going to finish this up here with a knockdown. Not a hard one. We already spent way too many resources for this.
All right, setting up the cubes in the air. Brian just trying to find any room, but the dark magic attack is coming through. Tried to summon Eddie for the applause there, but it's not going to happen.
That was very unfortunate. I mean, the way that we've been sniping, though, like with that another jump P as we make our forward approach, and not quite enough there out of the crouch P to try to erase some of these cubes overhead. Blesses the dome. Knockdown again, 50% on tension. The positive bonus, going to be looking to spend it here. We got the gravity well. No block on burst.
Oh, but another dark magic attack, and you gotta hold all of this. Yeah, gravity well against a character like Xatu in this version of the game. It has to be checkmate. You have to make it checkmate. You cannot give up that overwhelming amount of advantage, and that's exactly what MACHO has done, turning it into checkmate and moving on 2-1 here in this set.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate for Tasakaru. You had to spend the burst there, otherwise you can get blasted through the wall. You had another shot at defense, but like you said, it's just the layered offense because MACHO saved that 100 meters, saw the burst at that point. Could have spent a little bit earlier than what we did to potentially get that hard knockdown, but it wouldn't have gotten the kill, I don't think, at that life point. It was very iffy here, but the way that we're saving on some of these resources, despite it being positive bonus, it gives MACHO another opportunity to really run the set against Tasakaru. 2S round start, though, and this game 4.
Dash on in, immediately hitting with the overhead orbs. Yeah, we're playing around this 5P so much better now, right? We're preemptively throwing out 2Ds. You send out a cube, immediately send out 2Ds because you know that Brian's going to try to challenge the cube with 5P. Right? It's just perfect adaptations here from MACHO. And it would be a perfect right there if we didn't spend our own health in order to draw more cards.
Right. Yeah, and honestly, a lot of that pressure from MACHO, it's so varied that it's tricky to try to challenge the 5P. And look at the coverage there, using the wing cubes just to get the 3-layered offense. So you're going to knock out one cube, but in doing so, you're active, so you're going to get called out by the other 2 cubes.
Uh-oh, and here we go. Demonic Shooter, search your deck.
Let's dodge here. But a side swap from MACHO to make sure we maintain safety despite being so close to the corner. The very timing here on the waves of cubes comes through, and again, Brian with the right answer. Unfortunately, going to get smothered. Block burst here. MACHO looking very strong. Should be able to get the super here, but spends the Wild Assault instead.
Yeah, wasn't confident that the super would be enough to kill, so instead just wanted to try and go for a checkmate situation here. 100 meter. We got the orb out. Yep, draw your cards. This is looking like it's going to be it. Absolutely is. MACHO moving on 3-1.
It started out so well for Tasakaru Brian, who's screaming at some point will be 3v3, right?
Yeah, but we'll find out who's going to win this first to 3 right now, right here. MacMens versus North Kid 2. 2S right off the bat. I mean, that is kind of a smart idea, right? You get to see what MacMens is going to do, going to beat out some of his buttons, and I believe it will recover fast enough in time to not really get punished by the spin from that distance.
Fujin series low, good block from North Kid here. We're going to carry Coast to Coast. Just close enough, I think, for the Deus Ex to shatter. Yeah, we got it. Draw here to continue pressure. Tap does. Let's increase that risk gauge, and it's looking dire here for MacMens. YRC out. Nice call out here. Trying to fight our way just a little bit. The IB certainly pushing away. 2S does find the mark from MacMens. Jesus, right behind the phone is able to get the counter hit.
Yep, and that's going to be death as no! Japanese guts. Can't forget. Can't forget. But it's not going to matter anyway. One shot is all it takes here. North Kid 2 taking the round. The Goomba Stomp, 2K2D.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, didn't have time to take aim. That was potential opportunity for MacMens, but it's so quick, it's going to be difficult to try to react to that. Let's knock down Ko, lift off. Another 2S here, pushing away, roll through. MacMens opened up. Yo, jump K and a jump D is wild.
Oh, the 2K2D drawing the pistol. And Mauve Moose coming through with the prime. Welcome and thank you. This round is for you. There it is. The gunshot closing out game number 1 for North Kid.
Right. Nice round there for North Kid here, trying to maintain that control. It still works out tremendously here. MacMens certainly caught on that back foot. You know, again, like you said, that dance certainly helpful here for MacMens. A little tricky to make that approach when you're getting left-righted here by Happy Chaos, so.
Yeah, for sure. And left riding is always so difficult, but I mean, MacMens has the tools. He's playing Anji, who's got that extra life, right? Spin is a pretty good tool to try and get in and get some pressure started. It's just been a little bit difficult, but not difficult this time getting the 2K.
Oh, quick dash up low. But of course, the Anji reversal 2P. Scooped up with the tweet sent. Actually, a little bit too early. My goodness, because that just went off into the Aether. I think you need to try to resend that tweet and get back, man. Why still being drafted?
There it is, set that time. Straight through the wall and into the next round here. MacMens now starting to take control. Adaptations are coming through.
First here has to respect the gunshots. Cloned up. There we go. Stank applied. Nice. Goes for Fujin. Does snipe out the unblocked scenario here because you're fully drawn, right? So can't block while gun is drawn out.
No, not at all. But instead, we're going to run the offense here. No blocking necessary. Still has 2 bullets up in the chamber, but the FD there to get the 2D to whiff. Punishing with the 2S. Brilliant stuff from MacMens, but an even more brilliant backdash there from North Kid.
Yeah, the movement from both players here has been extraordinary. We've seen a couple backdashes from MacMens to avoid gunshots here, and even still from North Kid to try to avoid the following hits from MacMens in return. But MacMens able to capitalize on the co-finish, tying it up 1-1.
So let's see if we can make those adaptations take the lead. Kind of similar to what we saw in last game, right? One player getting the first game and the next one coming back with the 3 straight. We'll have to see if we're going to see a repeat of that situation, but this time in MacMens' favor.
Yeah, not a bad turnaround here from MacMens. Again, just the opposite of what we saw from North Kid here, where MacMens now being able to run the set. Tried to 6P, but way too late on that one. We'd already crossed over to the other side. 2S from MacMens here. Had to wait for gunshot. Just a little nervous there. 2S from North Kid, though.
Back to Machina, reload all the bullet.
Ooh, what? No, 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 no.
Fake out, 5D, RC, 5D, nasty work, North Kid.
I'm going back to Exerd. That was like the 3 YRCs and the wild throw from Soul. That's the energy that I got from that. That was crazy. Nice block on the tap dust.
Tries to go for the low with the Nagoriyuki, but it pushes out too far to get properly punished there. I wonder if MacMens was close enough to actually be able to get the 2K. Didn't opt to go for it though. Or, excuse me, North Kid.
MacMens got the 6P. A little bit of breathing room here to try to get back to the mid screen. Nice 2P interrupt. We do succeed on the Oki setup here with the tweet. Oh, trying to send it with a Fujin and just way too far out of range, and MacMens going to get punished for it here. Corner position, missing the tap dust, no problem, but we do have a PRC of our own after the throw attempt from MacMens to close out the round.
Now let's see. This is a massive round here, the tug of war to see who is going to get the lead here. Oh, backdashes are nice here from MacMens, but we got to figure out a way to get out of this situation. There's the super focus, keeps the pressure going. Only 1 bullet left in the chamber. Isn't going to get the chance to send it. Nice interrupt on the overhead here. Quick little 2K with the back throw.
Nice. And 2 has to fall through, answering back as MacMens trying to carry with that dash cancel, get to the other side of the screen with success here. So we do have that overdrive shatter for the victory.
Taking the lead here, 2-1. That is 2 in a row for MacMens. Can we make it a triple, a turkey?
A whole turkey?
Yeah, whole turkey. I know you like the bowl, Zero. I believe it.
You think I like the bowl?
You got that?
I mean,
vibe?
I like bowling.
I knew it.
Don't expect me to do well at bowling.
Let's see. Is the Beanie Man MacMens gonna be able to do well here?
I see the Beanie Man.
I don't know. That's his name. Guess
What?
He's got a beanie on.
Oh, you're right. Oh no, hard shimmy from North Kid. And it stops MacMens in his tracks. Right, dead center here in front of the steady aim of Happy Chaos. Good avoiding the curse. And look at this, how we draw a gun just to make MacMens stop jumping for a little bit here, because then you're gonna get called out by an open hit.
Yeah,
that makes things worse. So it's a threat. And MacMens certainly respecting that full screen from North Kid.
I mean, a gun is a threat, all right. I wouldn't want one pointed at me. Oh, but there's the backdash into the whiff punish with the gunshot.
Oh my goodness. Reset to close slash.
And a little shimmy into the throw as well. Sending out the butterfly. 5G connects. That's going to be the round set point now for MacMens. We spend the 50 meter just because we had it and because we can. Pick up there. Nagiha coming through clean. Clean and clutch. Breaking the wall for the positive bonus now. MacMens side, North Kid still has the burst. How we spend it is going to be really key to our survival here in this round.
These backdashes here from MacMens.
Yeah, we got 100 meter. We can play around with it, right?
Gotta be careful too, now that even negative penalty just impacts your burst too, so that's also a fear.
True. Oh my god, catching the backdash! We Fujined into the clone, and then the Nagiha to catch the backdash from North Kid. MacMens moving on 3-1.
Seen Scambolini really running the show here with this Kai Kiske, but Rat, though, on Millia is certainly a sight to behold.
I've seen this movie before, Zero. Rat and Scambolini.
Oh, yeah, making the tortellini?
Yeah. I've seen this movie before, but we'll see how this one plays out. Haven't seen it look quite like this. Here's the dash in, close slash coming through. There we go. Oh my god. Anti-air, close slash, spiking you right back down to reality.
Yeah, that's a tough trade right there. Certainly not in favor of Rat. Scambolini with an interesting burst. These hurt boxes are lingering all over the place here.
To the wall, flat, not going to spend any of our meter, just spends the burst gauge there to get the knockdown. Meter is too valuable here for Millia for things like that. Artemis, fast RC, nasty work. Mixing him up like Ratatouille.
Dash up 2K, unheard of. Orange Wild Assault, though. Got the food rate. Try to sneak in a throw. I'm still going to get it.
Oh, yeah, just the double jump, right? Classic. Classic Millia mix up there. Just the disc to be the left-right.
Pass through. And same side this time around here. Especially in the mid-screen. That is tricky stuff. Capel, left-right again. And good jump for Scambolini, but we locked down that corner position still. Wrap the close slash.
Help!
Anti-air. RC after that 2P confirmed.
Help! Even with 100 meter, we could not find a way out.
It's a menace. That Millia. The Rat.
That was cringe, is what Scambolini said. That's crazy.
I can't believe you'd say that. Why would you say that?
I was going to say something, but I didn't want to be mean to Scambolini. I like him.
Oh, well, that's nice. I'm glad you decided to pump the brakes for Scambolini here.
No, he's a Florida homie.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds biased more than it does sound really nice.
Oh, the people's elbow coming on in. That's a bias 6P. Fortunately, not going to be able to save you when the disc is on top of you.
That's knocked down. One more time. Hit the replay.
The Ihana Zono Shizuma coming through with the 4 months. Welcome and thank you with the Prime. Appreciate the support.
Slash side swap again, Bat Moon. Still caught blocking low. SkyBrian, you got a taller character. You can stand up a little bit here, but it's so tricky against Millia. The Lush Shaker for the finish.
Chipp damage coming through. You gotta be FDing that. Cheryo gets a knockdown, not close enough to the corner, so we opted to just go for the Fuji arc again. That was a beautiful command dash into close /0.
Absolutely. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? You got it. With the Vapor Thrust, RC to slow it on down here so you can get the Shatter. Good Lord. All right, and right after the knockdown sequence, we're still able to continue pressure. The Shock State, of course, helping things out here for SkyBrian. Good block on the Artemis. Try to bite a couple times on that interaction there. Close slash missing entirely. You see the trade out on that though.
Yep, into the break, hard knockdown. And we just run right on in the high-low. Great blocks there from SkyBrian. You are so lucky that DP did not get punished. Tried to go for a deep like shield, but got crossed up in the process. 0.
It's looking very tough. SkyBrian blocking for their life here. Had a little bit of backdash mishap. And coast to coast, Rat is still going to keep hair carring through.
Rat is typing up a whole damn essay here in this match, but SkyBrian still has life, still has a dream. Have to be careful about the 50-meter here on Rat's side. Can't even block anything here without FDing at this point. Tries to slide on in, into the back throw. Heavy stun edge, absolutely.
Yeah, there was a throw attempt there from Rat as the startup of Stun Dipper comes through, so that PRC was a great ejectocito because you were about to get scooped, and here we are. Rat with the victory. Up 2-0 right now.
Man, 2-0 against SkyBrian. That is no easy feat. But Rat is looking unreal right now, 0. Just the decision-making, the movement, the amount of movements per second, inputs per second is unreal.
Yeah, that's the thing of it. Like, SkyBrian is unable to keep up right now with Rat, and the movement of Rat is certainly making it difficult to try to play that same game plan that we had before. You notice the preemptive jumping here to go for jump slash, to go for those better air-to-air normals. Kai can certainly keep up with Millia, but it's about slowing her down. A couple wild assaults here, cranking that risk gauge, and if Rat opens up, it's gonna be devastating. And finds a way, does Rat, to side swap, make up the set play, and nice counter hit.
Go same side for the low here. I like it, backing up just a little bit with Artemis, but anti-air stun dipper.
Yes, indeed.
You know, you see something new every day. This damage from Kai is nothing new at all, and neither is the run-up throw.
We're still pressing the sequence. SkyBrian doesn't believe that they took the route right there. That is how focused we are. Good block. IBs just in the nick of time, but Rat with the great recognition to pump the brakes, not overextend.
Oh yeah, give the bad moon there. 2 bad moons and spending no meter in the process.
And you notice too, SkyBrian after the second one is willing to Vapor Thrust. The second one right behind it here. And as much damage as we can, that 6H into Fuji arc, allowing for the shatter.
Again, 100 meter here on Rat's side. Has to be careful about the possibility of a reversal super. But we might not see that. Tries to bail out the burst.
Not happening here. Rat knows exactly what you're looking for, and at this life point, I think Rat is going to hold on to it for as long as we can. Tries to go for the left-right Artemis, but the jump slash stops the shenanigans, and it's the last-ditch effort here. All meter has been spent. Tension pulse is going to be a factor for quite some time for Rat, and the air throw. SkyBrian clutching victory.
That was
point on the board.
Absurd levels of defense there. Able to block the left, right on the BRC, the overhead coming through, and still having the wherewithal to chase to the skies and throw them out of the mix-up. Incredible.
Yes, indeed. I mean, a great sequence there from SkyBrian. Rat putting it all on the floor there, even just trying to get those final hits without having to spend the burst. And the moment we had to, like that was it, right? You know, that was one less resource you're going to have that next round. It would have been all the more difficult for Rat to try to close it out again without burst available. Heavy slash does find the counter hit here by 6P from Rat. But no, you're not going to stop SkyBrian from waking up with that Vapor Thrust. Jesus, the damage output, final touch scenario here for SkyBrian. Tries to interrupt 5K, send it home with another Vapor Thrust. SkyBrian looking to tie this up. Jesus, run up 2H, but for why? Just in case if Rat would try to jump out though. Nice air throw again, maintaining that control. SkyBrian really taking Rat to task right now.
Here we go, lockdown in the corner, plus friends there on the food work. Shock State Edition, you press! Has to spend the burst to make sure that SkyBrian can't take this to a game 5, but it is not gonna matter. SkyBrian forcing the situation with a perfect.
Yeah, and again, the exact same situation we had in game 3, where Rat wants to run the second round of the game without having to spend that burst, knowing that they've opened up SkyBrian so many times in the first 2 games, and yet it starts to fall apart here as SkyBrian hits that 45-degree angle. The gamer position has been assumed, and SkyBrian is already 2-all in the set right now.
Oops, all strike. Yeah, that's not true. I've seen tons of air throws coming out here from SkyBrian.
It's striking, that's for sure.
All right, taking it up to the skies. Nice. JH this time gonna just cut off the approach from SkyBrian.
No way. The max range Fudraark finding the hit against Rat. I wouldn't have blocked either because I didn't think it was going to connect. Double jump avoids the heavy stun edge, but look at how SkyBrian chases it. Puts themselves right on top of it to get out of a bad position, to not have to guess the left-right or try to go for a bad anti-air attack.
Oh, speaking of left-right zero, makes me sick every time to see it. This time it's on the same side. I got hit, and so did SkyBrian. Set point now for Rat.
SkyBrian almost had a full burst available here. Oh, geez. Very tricky stuff. There's our throw. No, just goes with 5P frame kill. Locked in because of shock state here. And of course it is Millia, so no reversal opportunity. We just build up on that risk gauge here. That's free pressure territory for SkyBrian. You got the dash with the far slash here. Drifting just a bit here.
Right on in again. Scum Dipper tries to go for the 5D, but not going to quite hit its mark. Instead, these air-to-air situations from SkyBrian have been next level, whether it's the air-to-air JS or the air throws. SkyBrian trying to keep Rat out of the skies, understands the assignment 0.
Yeah, going to trade that out here, that jump slash. Again, such a strong button from Kai in the air-to-air scenarios, even against Millia. These cross-ups are cooking right now, and Rat can get duffed by Vapor Thrust here. We're just trying to waste time on the FD here. Burning away that tension. The dash cancel, no burst. That was an attempt here to call it out from SkyBrian.
The other side, the fake makes up the no mix.
Yeah, try to go for that jump air throw here. I don't think we were quite fast enough because that jump heavy was certainly there. We find one. SkyBrian scoops for the corner, jumps back, and again, really trying to bait out these bursts that Rat is just not offering. Red RC, you sent it home, but no, we drop out. Does it follow through on the orange Wild Assault?
Oh my god, spike down to the ground. That actually beat out the Vapor Thrust. And now it's Rat who's in the driver's seat, but isn't quite able to get to the wall. Has to go for the mid-screen mix-up and the jump out from SkyBrian.
What a tough scenario between these. Back on as we very quickly go to the next one, Kreator versus Lolo.
Oh, here we go. My 2 favorite boys in Guilty Gear, Slayer versus Goldlewis. Lolo, of course, 9 zone coming on the Goldlewis here. A true Drake warrior. So the question here is Kreator gonna be their nightmares made flesh?
Yeah, Kreator really leading into this Slayer. We saw Kreator last week still playing Slayer and having a lot of great success as we pressure in. It's those stray hits that will certainly add up. We've seen it before from Slayer, and Kreator is certainly capitalizing on them. Even utilizing health as a resource. So once they go low, it's fine too, because they still have that one-hit opportunity to look at.
Oh, that was so late on the JH there too, able to hit its mark. But it doesn't matter. Kreator is still in this. Any counter hit could do it. Lolo understands.
Ooh.
Able to find the hop back JT though. Very smart move.
Yeah, a little tricky there for Slayer to try to challenge that. Oh, slash. Here we go. 2H. Nah, that's going to be a big whiff.
Oh, but JD's going to whip this time.
Let's go for it.
JP able to actually hit his mark there. Into the BRC. Hits him with the low to swap sides. Beautiful routing here now from Lolo. Able to take a clean 70% health.
Good air to air. Heavy finding the mark, but guard broken. Nice tag. Oh my god.
Rio sent out the orbital laser, but you gotta watch out. There's a 100-meter there on Kreator. What did we get hit by? What did we do?
A cascading series of events from Goldlewis here. I mean, we're still that one-touch scenario. I think it was very tricky. I wonder if it was maybe we got close enough. We tried to attempt to throw, but then still got called out by the button press from Lolo here. Kreator going to take another crack at it.
Yeah, I'm not sure because we blocked the orbital laser at first.
Right.
And the 5D came out after Kreator died. So we definitely tried to do something. Maybe like trying to throw out a super? I don't know.
That's what I was saying. Like, once you got close enough, I almost feel like it was like that throw attempt.
I can definitely see that as well. Speaking of throw, Lolo getting one early on in this round. And that JD. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, 37 that one on for sure. Try to go for that air-to-air. A little bit of air dash misinput for Kreator there too, because we were caught in that position where if we land, we're going to be blocking drone. That's going to be all the more pressure opportunity from Lolo. So try to go for the forward air dash escape. That IAD just not going to work out. Kreator does get a stray hit. Ooh, 2K2B out.
Be there, but not going to work. 5K max range. Stay same side there with the dash after the OTG. See, the interesting thing in these scenarios, going for that dash after the OTG isn't as potent as you would expect because you can't cross over to the other side. So in a lot of times, players will instead go for Danny step mix-up. Hold up. I know he's a big boy. That's a lot of blood. Okay, still alive. Too much scaling on that combo, but still punch him around the world.
Is that one touch? Oh, no. All right, very fortunate because we had the dandy step and still got crushed after the fact, but that 2B is a quick interrupt here. Does get the round for Kreator, but already back at that corner position against Lolo's Goldlewis. That 2P certainly going to anti-air.
Yeah, it's a bionic elbow. Shouts Dusty Rhodes. Harassing there with the 2K into the 6H.
Heavy counter hit the slide for corner. OGG on that close slash. Still mounting up this damage here, potentially building on wall. Crumple, but still get that behemoth typhoon from Lolo. 2K just enough to get the corner carry. The damage has been reset.
They gotta be careful. Next interaction could decide it. YRC, we're lucky that we are in range, but gets the counter hit. No, we didn't go for a pickup there. After the close slash, we could have gone for something like a 5K, or maybe if we were confident, a fully charged 5D. Kreator not quite able though to get the confirm, and Lolo is gonna go up 2-1.
My goodness. Yeah, a couple dash around here to try to avoid the situation, and it just
2-0, excuse me.
Yeah, 2-0. And yeah, still gonna get called out. It's about trying to capitalize on these big hits. Kreator certainly finding them. It's just now that once he gets smothered in a corner position against Goldlewis, it's so tricky for Slayer to try to get out, having the the very tough reversal options that he even has, right? Like it's one non-existent essentially, right? Just outside of your super, or even trying to go for universal mechanics.
Yeah, and stuck in the corner right now, having a hard time getting out for sure. But McDudestar having an easy time getting in. 5 months sub. Thank you so much for the support. That pop bunker's for you. Dash to the side, into the throw.
Oh, another dash. Very nice stuff. 6P. That's got to have a hunch and a couple close slashes here. Now we got the kick off of Danny's step.
Oh yeah, unfortunately there we weren't able to get the super, but 100 meter. We tried to press. Kreator, no.
Oh, very good guard cancel, but that's the thing in this matchup, because of White Wild Assault, it makes guard cancel very tricky. Does block, except doesn't block the same side mix. Holy smokes, Kreator with an expensive round victory, and it does pay off.
I mean, you need to, right? At this point, you are down 2-0. You got to make some big gambles. And what character to gamble than Slayer? There it is. Bloodsucking Universe. You don't want to get hit by the universal counter. That's the round in a game to Kreator.
Goodness gracious, the 2H Kreator getting that ball rolling. What a round there from Kreator. Taking those risks, like you said, a lot of those blink and you're going to miss it. Mix opportunities for the dash through. It's so terrifying to deal with. And Lolo's certainly going to get stopped in their tracks.
Kreator absolutely trying to become Lolo's fears made flesh here. Pierce his body with a hail of pile bunkers.
Duel 1.
Just having a hunch.
Oh, okay, block the overhead.
Got crushed there. Yeah, the 2S though. Nice hunch and the close slash, and we're building it up here. Nice.
Super Mappa hunch, dead on time.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's it.
Right through the family jewels. Kreator trying to tie things up and take it to a game 5.
2D round start, Kreator. Gonna get burst on. Close slash here again. That pressure so tricky to deal with. No meter available here from Lolo. Chipping away as well. Like, there is so little in resources here for Lolo. Try to backdash and finds the opportunity here to go for that back throw.
Yeah, but no hard knockdown here, which means you're back to neutral against a Kreator with nearly 100 meter. If that 6H would have hit, it would have been lights out, but it's going to end up being lights out anyway. Game 5-0.
Yeah, very good juggle for quarter carry here. 2-all in the set with Kreator tying it up. Like you said here, it's the pendulum swings in such a wild way for this matchup.
It really is about those big counter hits, right? That's what so much of this matchup is. Obviously, Goldlewis can put a lot more pressure on the Slayer than the opposite due to the fact that Slayer doesn't really have solid defense like you mentioned earlier. But Slayer's also a big knowledge check character, right? And sometimes with everything going on, the fear of the counter hit, it's really easy to just kind of be like a deer in headlights.
Oh, God. Expecting the burst potentially right there. Since we're not going to get it in this quarter, we'll just send it all home. 50% gone. 2H not counter hitting. Ooh. It's close slash. Good backdash though from Lolo. And like you said, defensive options are still there, but unfortunately the expenditure on tension here with all these FDs is whittling down at Lolo. Potentially not only just building chip, but building risk.
Help! Help! Kreator, let Lolo play the game. My God.
Yeah, I think that's what really sucks in this matchup. You don't have a burst or any meter to try to get out of that pressure. You're going to have to hold on to it as Goldlewis here. It's so tricky. I think there's a couple 2P opportunities here, but for the most part, it's pretty airtight from Kreator.
Oh no, when it's not, you got to worry about pressing into that. Super Mappa. Not over yet. Stay same side here. Sending out the drone. Every time we send out the drone, Kreator is going for those super jumps just to get to the other side, not have to worry about it. You got to worry about the offense here in the corner. Nice with the JD. Push ourselves just too far out of range to actually get the confirm.
Instead avoided a map a hunch for that one there. Got the dash up, close slash. Or far slash rather, excuse me.
Yeah, I want to see just more JD. Just harass with the JD. It's such a good button.
Tried to 6P, but also tried to wild assault. And what a neutral jump. Kreator, just new type senses kicking in, thinking danger is on the way. The neutral jump, avoiding it entirely. Good finish here. 3-2. The reversal from Kreator to take that W and advance on in the bracket for that top 48 winner side appearance with.
It's going to be Marvelo versus Druice. Is that the name Gojo?
That was the name Gojo.
The strongest sorcerer of today?
I mean, the eye color of Asuka, I see why you would say that. I'm getting Gojo vibes.
Is Happy Chaos versus Asuka the strongest sorcerer of history versus the strongest sorcerer today? That's crazy. But here we go. This match is going to be crazy as well. How is Marvelo going to navigate the neutral here?
See this though. Same thing for the Zato matchup. Going for the 5P to interrupt Qs. We got Marvelo go for 5K. A great call out. Like, we're starting to see more defensive options against Asuka as we start to get used to this matchup as we have more and more Asuka players out there. Zando, you're not getting away with this anymore. You can see that it's coming for you. Oh, nice. Got the 2P interrupt here. Not out of the woods yet. That was a big opportunity for Marvelo to waste away on that mana, to drop that shield to make Asuka take more damage for it. Nice RC, pressure continues, and we're back into the corner position with the far slash.
Oh, there it is.
Easy
Imaginary technique, hollow purple 0. He alone is the honored one.
I'm not happy about that spoiler, actually. Not nice, people. Not nice at all.
What spoiler?
It's a panel that's not out in the anime yet.
That's crazy. Oh, but here we go. Yes, it is.
No, I don't believe it.
It's just season 2, brother. Here we go. Uzumaki Barrage. Marvelo breaking through the wall.
What? You were blocking! No, Druice! You dropped the juice!
Oh, trying to go for the 6B there right off the start. Love the IBFB, but Marvelo, the whiff punish king, coming through.
Yo, overdrive activated here. Marvelo trying to get that positive bonus, of course, to just cross that threshold. What a block on the gold burst! And these quick 5Ps. You're talking about the fastest buttons in the game. Chipp, Zanuff out here. Unfortunately, gonna get caught in a very precarious position, blocking these waves of cubes.
Speed don't matter, though, if you're getting locked down. And we saw the black hole come out and immediately zoomed as fast as we could to the other side.
You know, if there's one thing about Marvelo's gameplay, I have to, compliment, it is the conversions from Marvelo. Like, just insane conversions on the craziest stray hits and still going to capitalize for a coast-to-coast shatter opportunity. Insane stuff from Marvelo. An excellent first game.
Very well said, absolutely, with the conversions. I'll even add on top of that 0-2, it's the screen awareness, right? The awareness to understand this is how far away I am from the corner. This situation has just come up, and I immediately have an answer for it. That is something that makes Marvelo so strong, and it's why one of his chip is one of the best in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Just look at the way that Marvelo really talks about the game, thinks about the game on Twitter if you ever have the opportunity. Like, he's so... It is that, right? That domain expansion, since we're in the Jujutsu Kaisen theme of understanding the game on such a level that it really shines in his play and is willing to kind of explore the options that Chipp has, even some of the most difficult matchups. Druice with a strong round start, going to convert off of some excellent cube play.
Chat, who is Chipp? Who's Chipp like in Jujutsu Kaisen? Down. Yuji?
Did I get that right?
He's got the orange hair here, I guess. Oh, but here we go now. We also got the pressure coming through. Again, you see those little shimmies that Marvelo always tries to go for to get the whiff punishes, but the BRC air dash out of the corner. Druice trying to escape, but taking damage in the process. Again, purple.
I want to watch pink.
Then you have to go to Street Fighter for that one. Oh, okay. Actually delaying the throw. A lot of times when players go for the Wild Assault on block, you'll see them do button into throw immediately. Marvelo actually waiting a little bit longer here, though, to catch Druice off guard. Yeah, that's the thing about Yuji. Yuji is resilient, if anything, all right? That is not Chipp.
Yeah, but look at the way that Chipp kung fu's. I see Yuji here. You put Yuji on that, it makes sense. Toto, you want to talk about extra health? Toto's got the health. Come on now.
Hey, I mean, he's got the teleports, right? Like the Boogie Woogie.
Nah, Toto is Anji.
Oh, but here we go. Dashing in to get the counter. Immediate burst there from Druice, setting off the wall of cubes. Should be able to get the kill here. Yep. We don't even need anything special. Just jump up, tap the wall. Druice tying it up 1-1. Jujutsu Midsen, I mean, you're right, but it's fun, okay? It's really fun, so it gets a pass.
Personally, just like what you like. It doesn't matter if you don't like it. That's cool.
That's true.
Just like what you like.
I will tell you, though, if they do make a 2D Jujutsu Kaisen fighting game, I'm in there. And I'm reading it every single week, bro. Like, I can't stop. There we go, 2D to try and kick things off for Marvelo. Toji is John, you're right. Oh my god. Oh no!
Not the uppercut and the burst. This is looking bad for Marvelo. And again, resilience is going to come out on top here for Marvelo. We've been in these situations before where everything just goes, oh god, shotgun blast to the face.
Oh man, and then catching with the far slash there. Druice just slowly taking control of the set. Look at this opening hand too. We have the overhead. We have the speed up. Oh, okay, we swap it away.
Yeah, but look at the mana expenditure here. You're out of mana. Big opportunity for Marvelo, just capitalize. Don't give any room here while Druice is down and out on shield. This is an even battlefield now that there's no mana, and now it's back.
Right into the RC, taking all the way up to the skies, back down to earth. No more head in the clouds here, but we're still alive. The shield keeping us there, setting out the dark magic attack once again.
Jump back. Slash to finish here potentially. We spent burst at the last possible moment, and you may as well. Shuriken not going to save the day.
But the 2D is going to do it for Druice. Up 2-1, now 0.
It's so tricky. We started out so strong, though. Like, the way that Marvelo was navigating, again, around these cubes, being able to try to get these interrupts, and the same thing that we saw earlier in our bracket today for the first Asuka appearance is that it starts out that way, right? Where we are making those quick interrupts, but it takes a slight variance of cube timing to really kind of throw that defensive option out the window. But still, that's something you don't abandon. And the way that Marvelo is navigating around the screen, able to kind of close the gap, and again, recognize, like you said, that those moments where Marvelo needs to put pedal to the metal. Once we're out of mana, we saw that Marvelo did not give up on the close pressure of offense against Druice, and giving Druice no opportunity to try to recharge or even try to reset up.
Yeah, nice. Very well put. But now we're trying to do exactly that, right? Play more of that smother game. Don't want to allow Asuka to get going, chipping away after the slowly but surely, and taking that mana in the process.
Nice. Got the load. Took a little bit of a back step here. Tried a 6P. Did Druice, and unfortunately you're paying the price for it. No mana. Perfect opportunity for Marvelo here.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Honestly, a good way to start the round here, right? You were already out of mana. Tall order, try to make your recharge for the next round. So going down into the next game with the full hand is certainly a great spot to be. Nice interrupt 2K2D from Marvelo.
Wall break here, though. But what's saving Druice in this moment is having probably the best card in Asuka's arsenal, which is the mana regen card, right? It is that and the auto draw card are easily, and once you put those two together, Asuka becomes unstoppable. But right now, can't even get started with the way that Marvelo is running this offense.
Ooh. Yes, indeed. Remember, locking in Marvelo may go down a round, may go down a game, but the resilience of Marvelo, honestly, which I feel like is a staple for a Chipp player of this caliber, your mental fortitude is so strong that you've been put in situations before where you're against overwhelming odds, and yet you're still able to recover on that next round and hit the ground running, able to still apply that mix, still play your game plan and find the victory here. And Marvelo certainly does. Just a small change. And again, it is that pressure that we saw for the last game in game number 3. where Marvelo really turned it around. Just maintain that pressure. Even relentless while we were out of mana. Good recognition on the cube sends here. Got 5k through one. But these bombs. Lost of mana here. That's an opportunity for Marvelo. Got the burst.
Oh, but sniped out of the sky. What a pickup! We ran the whole 100 yards, Zero.
Those sneakers got to be put to use for something. You know, they can't look that good and just do nothing.
That is absurd, man. What a conversion. Well-deserved round there for druice. But now sitting at set point. Oh, we are backdashing. Nowhere to run now, though. Back up against the wall. Marvelo can only go forward.
Oh, you know, I love the idea from Marvelo. We were trying to navigate there, but druice with a great answer. Air throw.
Yeah, into the hard knockdown. Full hand of cards. 50 meters. Sends out hollow purple. Things are not looking too good. And that's going to be it. druice moving on in top 48.
Yeah, I mean, what, you're waiting in 2xKO line and also the Arxis line and then also the Psy Games line, the Mark of the Wolves line, the MK line.
We're getting a lot of lines this weekend for sure, but we're going to see who's going to line up now to get into top 8. This is not quite a top 8 winner's side qualifier. This is to get into the qualifier, but it is going to be Sin versus Kai. Family matters here.
Oh, the star of the anime.
It is the star of the anime. So that's the Kai getting married, finally. Well, I mean, I guess, like, publicly married. There we go, DomiWurld coming through with the Sin.
Jesus. Take a forward step here. Nice elk hunt here.
If he beat the Kiske. Sin, I'm sorry that man is your father. Oh, DP is going to get blocked, but here's the RC.
Not fighting quite yet. We've seen this before. DomiWurld, nice pickup here.
Yeah, right into Ride the Lightning. A page out of Daddy's book. There's the hard knockdown.
Jump P right there. Interesting. A little extra hang time for it.
The little fast RC jump here reminds me so much of Sin's command jump from X, right? It gives really similar vibes there for the mix.
Yeah. Oh, nice driver. Jesus, though. What a brave 2S there from Scambolini.
What a brave DP, too.
Yeah, you know what, Scambolini? You're onto something.
Yeah, turns aren't real. DomiWurld getting the JD confirm as well off the RC. Very clean. Dash right on in for the 2K2D into the wall break. Hard knockdown.
Yeah, we saw that interrupt there because we tried to steal that turn. Scambolini going to get that counter hit, allowing for that shatter, but look at that. Backing off from the guard cancel, and still DomiWurld able to clutch out victory.
Yeah, what happened? I see chat asking what happened to the Zato. What do you think happened, chat? DomiWurld likes winning, okay? And it took some solid advice. Pick a top tier.
Sometimes you just decide to look at other characters. Well,
Sometimes
see, we got the deflect W because this character doesn't have White Wild Assault or Beyblade.
We got Stun Dipper, though.
Yo, I want to see that actually happen. There's no way that works out for Kai, right? There's no.
Come on, actually.
Christ.
See, oh, the IBFD into the Sun Dipper. Dash under the other side with the 6P. Great movement here from Domi. Again with the micro dash into the instant block.
Jesus, nice wake up DP to call out that Foudre arc. A little bit too late for that one. Ride the Lightning to carry Costa. Coast, of course, not going to kill. Let's ride the Lightning. Ooh, very sneaky throw. I think it was a moment of hesitation there from Scambolini. I really called it out, but 6P steals it away and take a snack. By all means.
Yeah, I like it going for 6P immediately after that throw tech. 2D right off the bat is going to trade. Oh, wake up Peak Driver. That's interesting.
What? Look at this. The active defense for DomiWurld, and unfortunately too far away to get called out by Vapor Thrust. With Mutton goes unpunished here for just a 2K there.
I like that you mentioned that active defense, Zero. Right now, it's just active offense. Tries to go for a cheeky DP, but is going to get thrown for their troubles.
This block. Again, just trying to call out the far slash here with 6 Ps. Keep running away. I mean, look at this. One single button press is all we need. We slow things down with BRC and catch that backdash. Good call out here from DomiWurld with a 2-0 lead.
And you mentioned that active defense, and I just want to highlight that a bit too, because it is so strong, right? The fact that we're always ready to buffer in something if we whiff. If we whiff a 5P, we're going for a 6P or a 6H immediately after. Something with a lot of forward range to catch Scambolini trying to either dash in to gain space or going for a whiff punish.
Absolutely. Yeah, and even still, just like these pokes, like you said, with the far range normal from far slash, like really being able to help shut things down, at least if you're trying to backdash. I can't believe you. Elcut round start to low profile the far slash start from Scambolini.
Thank you, CFE Productions, coming through with the raid. Welcome. Y'all are just in time for some top 48 action.
Oh, too far here. That would have worked out for DomiWurld.
Hoof stomp right into the Tyrant barrel. RC, we have the 100-meter. Why not? Finish your food, Sin.
Goodness gracious. They both had to... See, you called out earlier these little micro dashes from DomiWurld here, and we've been doing this all set. Taking a single step right here, right? Just to go for the quick block to bait out the opponent, thinking that we're going to take an action here, and it's working so well against Scambolini. And worst off, like, if we end up blocking, not getting close enough, not getting the reaction that we're looking for to close out a round so quickly, a game so quickly.
2 Goldlewises, one up against Eno, the other up against Testament. Because after this is going to be Cheryo versus SYMPHUUKAI.
It is certainly the Goldlewis territory here at TNS. Wild Assault start is certainly to be expected from Red. That is usually kind of like a go-to, honestly, for a lot of Goldlewises. And already shutting things down. What does Eno do in this situation, Red?
Not per se a lot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Help. Okay, hold on.
Range. That's what we were looking for here with those small FDs. We have a coast-to-coast carry, but this is almost negligible for RedIAmNot here. We just need a stray hit off of Behemoth Typhoon or even a nice little counter hit to kick things off. And there it is, 6P, OTG for the final hit of the round.
Double zero. You summoned it. Spoke it into power. Now let's see if Kshu can build up some power here to tie things up around a piece. Right now has Red locked down in the corner, but how long can we keep this going?
You have to hope you keep it going the whole set. This is beautiful for Eno, and it's always going to be a game of who gets knocked down first between these two because they both kind of suffer from the exact same problem, though Goldlewis has much more to win on defense than what Eno does here in a corner situation. Nice round and answer back from Kshuewhatdamoo.
Fortissimo.
Huh? That's a big elbow.
He is a god button here for Goldlewis for sure. Does everything you need it to do and more.
Attempt to jump. Does get called out by Kshu here. Reversal to call out the snap overhead. You can't be dashing like that. Nice 6P.
I get the stroke victory as well. Double overhead. I love just setting up Behemoth Typhoon, trying to call it that backdash there from Kshu.
It's a couple 6Hs here. Extend it as much as we can. Backdash, giving up the turn. What a throw. Yes, brilliant call out, because even if that orange Wild Assault did not kill, we still could have followed up with another Gatling option here, and that would have rounded out the rest of the health that would have been available.
Eno wins.
Right, good game for Kshu, but still very scary. You can see how volatile this matchup can be in favor of Goldlewis. And I feel like that's a lot of matchups, but it's certainly all the more true here for Eno in particular because of the lack of reversal opportunities and the way that Kshu was sitting in that corner, tapping FD as opposed to holding on to it for dear life, was able to get that minor bit of space to get that max range to whiff. That's an opportunity for Kshu to make that forward momentum.
Yeah, and you always got to be careful about how you're tapping that FD too, though, because you see so many times that players are trying to spend their FD, but they tap it just a little too late and still eat the chip damage on the behemoth, right?
Exactly.
Kshu still doing a fantastic job. And we're not seeing a whole lot of 2P that I would expect here from Red. 2P is usually pretty good at covering those angles that is trying to go for those mix-ups, right? Whether
yeah,
it's high or low.
It's such a fast button for Goldlewis here. It's always, that staple of a reversal quote-unquote option for Goldlewis, but RedIAmNot completely getting smothered by Eno right now.
Yeah, the hard knockdown ain't gonna help either. BR. Oh my god, Megalomania. You didn't kill? My god, that's one of the highest damage supers in the game. Goldlewis. Beefy.
Big man. Nice. 2P does succeed for that anti-air. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's the kind of 2Ps that we want to see there from Red. Goldlewis gets incredible conversions off of them as well. Oh no. Send you right back to mid-screen.
What a combo. Holy guacamole on that one.
Bro, this character can juggle for days. There's the headbutt.
If this entire...
like a Samoan.
If this... oh my god. If this entire round trades rounds back and forth, it's going to be a roller coaster of emotions, that's for sure. First shatter, positive bonus to get a little bit more resources here for Kshu.
Yeah, now we're looking in a really good spot. We can go for a BRC mix-up here. That's what we try to do, but mess it up just a little bit with the fast RC.
Oh, very smart navigation with the PRC to avoid drone, but burst. Finding a mark here, but it doesn't matter. Still able to find the confirm. A perfect round. Kshu putting up game 2. And that was very scary because I think Kshu was trying to call out that burst, but I think we overextended a little bit here and second-guessed ourselves on the approach. But Red letting it rip almost immediately.
Yeah, now Red's going to have to climb an uphill battle here. Reverse 3-0 if we want to move on to top 8 winners. Going to definitely be easier said than done, so let's see how this turns out.
It's totally the name. That's Kshu, right? Y'all been saying Kshu. I'm pretty sure it's Kshu. I'm willing to bet. I said Kshu last week. This week I'm saying Kshu.
So you're never wrong.
Exactly.
Oh, the IBFD in the air on the 5P was kind of absurd. But, those kind of plays ain't going to matter in the face of a giant coffin there. Behemoth Typhoon, RedIAmNot closing out the round.
Oh, nice! Finding that one frame ability to throw, which is like so peak offense, so peak defense from Kshu, so peak for that donation. $29.50 here coming from Indy Eric. Thank you so much. I was checking if you had a comment. You didn't, but I appreciate the donation. Man, look at that perfect round. Jesus Christ.
That one's for you, Indy Eric. But now we'll see. Red still has burst available. Final round, though, set point for Kshu. Oh, God. Big Millia counter hit. Set up the drone to run the pressure, but a beautiful deep like shield pushing Goldlewis out, but he's right back on in.
Assault again here. Very relentless. Guard cancel. RedIAmNot looking to close it out and will succeed. Lord.
Yeah, getting a point on the board finally here. But it ain't over yet. Still has a long way to go. But if anyone can do it, Red can. They are one of the best Goldlewises here in North America.
It's true. And Kshu's can be a pretty tough nut to crack. And RedIAmNot finding a game on the board here to at least make one step closer to try to cross that finish line.
Duel 1.
Nice start, but oh, nice. Actually winning yourself that approach, thanks to Note. I love it. Waiting for just a moment to assess that situation. Low profiling drone with stroke. Finding a mark, tap dust. We'll get the conversion.
Through the wall, huge damage here for Eno. And then another big counter hit going for the RC. Not going to quite be enough to get the kill here. Look at that. I was right for once. Oh, a whiff on the behemoth. Still not enough. Air Force One coming through. Can we bring this back? You're dead. You're dead.
Now we drop this. My God, that was so painful to watch.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
And just like that, Red is back in the game. 5K goes for the 6H. Not going to be able to catch the backdash there with the big swing in the behemoth.
2P just outside the range of that behemoth typhoon. Does get that quick confirm. Coast to coast carry. Got our wild assault though. Hard knockdown. Making the most out of the situation. But not gonna have burst to save your life out of this one here. Looking dire. Didn't have the meter for the finish, but throw with RC will send it home. RedIAmNot ties it up 2-all. Kshu looking worse for wear.
Yeah, Red starting to gain that momentum, and as a Goldlewis player, momentum can be key.
I mean, it certainly is key for both. Like I said at the top of this set, both these characters really are so momentum based in this matchup because of their lack of reversal here. But honestly, it's certainly, you know, Eno is one of those characters that really needs to kind of hold down an opponent like this, because that 2P is certainly going to be quite the threat. White Wild Assault is a very easy opener for RedIAmNot, but we've been thrown once, so maybe that gives Red a moment of pause here. That's a good start here for Kshu. You see, it sounds like Cashew though, Java. You see why? You see the confusion? Oh, you're just patronizing me now.
Oh no, YRC is gonna get blocked. Now once again, set point for Kshu. All right. Yeah, sends the burst really early on here. That's what we were holding on to before. Didn't want to be a hero.
Nice. Honestly, Kshu's navigation around these drones has been immaculate. Between stroke, between going for dive kick there, finding these opportunities to snipe at RedIAmNot as they try to take advantage of that wall of death that they have available to them. Double overhead, still able to keep pressure going, but 2P. The call out against Kshu.
Look at the chip damage.
And you
Watch
have
the YRC.
Risk
Final
is
game.
cranked. You are dead for sure here. Good round for Red.
But look at this, the burst gauge gonna come back for both of these players. Ooh, possibly not for Kshu now unless we can get that wall break. Looks like we absolutely are gonna be able to, but it's back to neutral.
I think this has been kind of like the game breaker here for Kshu. The fact that we don't have burst going into these rounds. Like, yes, we spent it on wild assaults here, but you don't have any way of getting out of these scenarios. Tries to go for reversal to super, and it's much too far away. And now it's do or die.
One more touch is all we need. Trying to go for the 5K, but the bionic elbow. Dusty Rhodes coming through the American dream. Goldlewis, RedIAmNot moving on to top 8 winner side.
I really think that last game, it was just it's certainly going to be a fun time for SYMPHUUKAI. We'll see how it goes. Opening gambit is always going to be key here in this matchup in particular.
Yeah, especially because you're starting off so close, right, to Goldlewis in that perfect range for that behemoth typhoon. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Sim back up.
Yeah, I mean, the way we saw SYMPHUUKAI playing last week as well, it was that balance between the two ranges, right? Staying state was certainly an important factor to keep their opponent locked down. Also, utilizing teleport extensively throughout the set to find additional escape routes, certainly helpful. And here we go, round one, first game for the set here. And Wild Assault, of course, is going to be that round start.
Yeah, I like it a lot. You're kind of shutting down really any options there for Sim, right? If they're going to backdash, they're going to get hit by the wall assault. If they throw out a button, they get hit by the wall assault. But the back throw is going to hit its mark here. And now it's time to get nasty.
Ooh, trying to call us a jump with the Grave Reaper. I'd be surprised, though, if Cheryo really gives a whole lot of jumps in a very close-range corner position like that, though. It might be a last-ditch effort when we're feeling really overwhelmed, but already got our shatter. Neutral is reset.
Oh, yeah, the whiff 2P there, unfortunate. But Cheryo absolutely going to take control of the situation now. RC blocks the overhead. Oh, but cannot block a close flash there. Instead, gets hit by the counter hit.
One small thing we want to call out here is the delays from Cheryo on those 2Ks. Very important because SYMPHUUKAI was going for tap FD there. If we let that linger instead of pressing 2K, you don't give up ground and you waste away at your opponent's meters. You can kind of vary up that timing, still apply Chipp, and potentially risk.
Cheryo might have to take a risk to get in here. Drone is gone. Stain State is on. Oh, I love the angle that we set the Unholy Diver at there, but here we go. Best 6P in the game coming on through. Paying its bills, but unfortunate the JD gets right on in.
Got our throw. Another one here. Very sneaky stuff. Oh!
Behind the back behemoth.
Yeah, very good jump arc here. We set that up, right, with a couple jump Ds to really kind of throw things off. Even the second one not hitting at all. Animation had just started by the time we ended up getting close to Testament, so that quickly killing it out. Nice little safe jump there and able to sneak in that throw.
But now let's see how PBL jersey. Okay, Cheryo.
Duel 1.
Let's see how we're going to play things out. We had really good ideas for screen control there. Again, it's just like the white wall assault, exactly like you mentioned, Zero. And some of those well-placed JVs also getting in over that 6P, finding the jump.
Notice that Swordfish not even finding a contact with Grave Reaper. Generally can be an answer for some of these zoners that want to, kind of just bully you from full screen. We saw a couple instances where that really worked out here, but SYMPHUUKAI, I'm sure, is probably taking note of how these Goldlewises are trying to counter Testament play.
Taking note as well of how Soul Murder Burger is coming through with the Prime for 13 months. Thank you so much. So that is a clean round there from Sim. Fortunate, it's a clean start though from Cheryo. Getting the throw with the headbutts, knockdown, not going to set up the drone. Instead goes for the 5K into the dash cancel. Oh, full churn.
Yeah, you really have to pull the ripcord, much like if you're trying to mow the lawn. It's a very, very tough pull to get the one start here.
We're getting blended though. Oh, was that a drone in the chat?
Yeah, there is a drone.
Oh, the charge Grave Reaper immediately into the 2H to pull you in. It's so interesting to me too because the pull-in actually creates a little bit of space for Testament to teleport up behind Goldlewis.
Oh, Aegis Esports at the raid. Thank you so very much. You must have just wrapped up the weekly.
Hope you all had a good time. You can keep the good times rolling here with Guilty Gear Strive at TNS. Block the overhead. But again, after we block the overhead, Cheryo dashes right on in and gets the clean close slash Zero. I'm curious what SYMPHUUKAI is thinking about in that situation, what they're trying to do to escape. It seems like they're testing out different options.
Because we've seen like some of the 2Ps kind of come out as an option. Nice. That was actually a very smart attempt here to go for the 5H. Sort of shut down a little bit of startup. Kept the safety between yourself and the drone. Would have connected with Goldlewis before drone connected with you. Tap Dust, RC. Can't convert this to a shatter. Oh, wow. Wall assault through to push right back to the corner. The quick overhead thanks to the BRC. Called out that you're still holding on to FD there. So there's no changing that block.
So 2-0 right now for Cheryo, trying to get that golden ticket into top 8 winners side. SYMPHUUKAI's putting up a hell of a fight, but just the damage difference is proving to be really difficult.
Yeah, we're not seeing as much teleport as we had before, but I think that's because there's less opportunity to do so. Like, Cheryo is very quickly closing this gap. Back fist to start things off. And trying to whittle away at risk, and SYMPHUUKAI finding a way to fight out the dash cancel. Yeah, and this is the play that we were talking about for last week here, where we get that Grave Reaper to prevent multiple options of approach. Stain certainly helping things out. PRC trying to go for, ooh, interesting. I thought the throw attempt was coming in there, but RC from Cheryo kind of threw things off.
Yeah, just an awkward angle for both of them to approach, but blowing right through the Grave Reaper there with the White Wild Assault, the great equalizer. Jump in overhead, tries to bait out the burst, and gets the 2K to close out the round. Set point now for Cheryo.
6P. Nice lead here for SYMPHUUKAI, but had to spend that burst gauge to do it. Certainly going to have to make this count. If we get the Shatter with the overdrive, that'll certainly kick things off to a great start and reset the damage here. Sort of spending our route for the Shatter here. Nice.
There we go, able to get a perfect. Trying to stay alive here by the skin of our teeth.
Air Grave Reaper after the block. Beautiful position right there for SYMPHUUKAI, but very risky to go close. I think we do just a build up on risk here. Nice throw on the Wild Assault. Beautiful reaction from SYMPHUUKAI.
Oh, yep, get the State into the Shatter. Hard knockdown. Backdash. We are trying to get in. Yeah, just peppering here with projectiles. Oh no! Burst, yeah, perfect time to burst there after the 2H. Nothing that Cheryo could really do in that situation. But the JD threading the needle zero. This is so dangerous for both of them. Overhead connects.
Cheryo is right on the initial block and ducked at the last moment. Like the moment Arbiter Sign high activated, we ducked. And that did squeeze out a victory there for SYMPHUUKAI. Very scary stuff because Cheryo was certainly looking to lock in those last few moments, and it was certainly quite possible as we got close to that corner there. If we had blocked that Arbiter Sign, we might have had a different story for the rest of that set.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely correct, right? We just needed that one touch, blocked Arbiter Sign into a 2P or a far slash there. Behemoth could have immediately changed the story, but SYMPHUUKAI trying to stay alive, fighting with everything that they have here in this top 8 qualifier. Pressed out. Again, Unholy Diver sniping Goldlewis out of the skies.
Oh, jeez Louise. Firing away here. Nice backdash, a very risky one out of Behemoth Typhoon, no less. So terrifying. Nice maintaining that aerial movement control here. You already have earned the position, so we're going to try to whittle away. Chipping at health, the low conversion into a Shatter. Oh man, that was scary. As we see a little bit of the netcode stutter.
A White Wall Assault immediately at round start there. Trying to go back to some older tactics. We saw the very first round of this set. It was White Wall Assault in round 1.
And of course, as Goldlewis, why not go for that round start? Like you said, you cover so many options for Testament there. It's one of those guessing games, but look at the damage output for that previous Shatter from SYMPHUUKAI. It's about who gets that ball rolling first in this matchup in particular. Nice. And the teleport, see, we set that up well in advance here to avoid that drone pressure. We didn't have an easy way out. We got to throw Red RC. Flashes of Kshu right on trying to navigate around drones.
Spending everything there to get the kill. Very smart. Old Testament looking gone. New Testament here for SYMPHUUKAI. But here we go. White Wall Assault right back on in. Has to block the Behemoth. And you've got nothing to protect you. Burst is about to come back. But when do you spend it?
Move on to it here. Jesus, don't burst. No, no, no.
Yeah, panic burst when you see the giant letters that say counter. There is something in all have been claimed. But again, we have over 200 players in the bracket. Let's try and hit at least $200 in the match ring. $1 goes a long way. Just make sure to check it out.
Duel 1.
Yes, indeed. Those dollars do run. Garidos with a quick round start, 5K. That is risky business. I don't know if you noticed, these Goldlewis players like the wild assault.
They do, absolutely. Here we go, throw in the corner, set up the minions. Oh, is that coming home? Good taste.
Sure is.
Oh, just block on the JH. But we weren't able to challenge in that scenario. Instead, we spend the YRC and get some breathing room.
Nice lockdown pressure here with the minions and already damage mounting. We're gonna just send it home with the super, of course. Right. Going into round 2 here, and strong showcase here for Jikh. I mean, of course, she does have a lot of great options to kind of sit right on top of that shield, being one of them in particular, where she can just activate shield as Goldlewis decides to wind up the Demon Typhoon. Get another opening opportunity to punch.
Oh, faking out this time. Same side mix. We missed our Behemoth Typhoon there. Definitely wanted the run forward overhead.
Super minions come through. Another toss out. Now we can just keep playing the minion game. Oh, geez, the 2P hitting both of the minions. That's a blessing for Lolo, but unfortunately still going to get pieced up. Garidos going for this shatter. We're living up. Now we're dying.
Oh, still alive.
I'm so sorry. No.
One shot, one opportunity. Is Lolo gonna catch it or let it slip? Low is blocked, but the pressure is still going. Beautiful backdash into 2K. Garidos staying alive.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh man, that was scary.
That was very, very scary, being in the corner in the face of Goldlewis, but a clutch backdash to close out game number 1 here for Garidos.
Had we not found that backdash opportunity, that would have been a nightmare, and it had to be perfect. Again, like I said earlier, backdashing a Goldlewis Behemoth Typhoon is one of the most terrifying things to do, but still finding the way, finding that one opportunity. Nice. Soccer kick will steal out that turret, of course, and minions still continue pressure. Like how we're cycling through here to give opportunity for another minion to recharge. Shatter, nice.
Yeah, this is tough to do. Like, a lot of characters have a hard time dealing with Jikh in the corner. Goldlewis, again, not having that reversal option other than the system mechanic, fire C or a super. So really just has to hold on to this. And there we go, super is out, but the mask is on.
Oh no. The punish is the super for the dub.
So far, Garidos feels like they're in total control right now here of the set. Remember, this is loser's side. Oh, Low able to connect, but we're a little too late on the 2K to get the pickup.
Oh God. I think we tried to do a 2D right there. Unfortunately, going to get crushed by a Behemoth Typhoon. Good round for Lolo.
Yeah, clean, perfect there at the end. 6P at round start. Gonna work out against the 5K.
Shield away here. Another minion right back at it.
And Lolo's trying to challenge the minions, right? You're seeing the 2Ps just like that right there, and the JDs. But unfortunately, the percentage of actually catching the minions is not too high.
And you can see there that we tried to backdash Behemoth Typhoon and got smothered by it. The timing's so tricky. And I like how we're just chipping away at Lolo's health with all these minions being soccered away. Oh, nice trade out.
Yeah, and the mask is on. This is where you get aggressive, right? The minions can't be killed, but we're being so patient. That might come back to haunt us.
You know, there's one thing I never had to question for a player named Garidos, is the understanding of patience. Because you spent so long with a Magikarp that only knew Splash.
That's true.
in order to evolve it into that Garidos.
Well, I mean, you know, in the modern generations, you can just toss XP share on it and throw it to the back of your party, and you're really not doing a whole lot of work, you know. But back in our day, Zero, we had to put them up front for every battle and then swap them out so our next Pokemon took damage in the process. That was a commitment.
It was... All right, you know, I'm just trying to teach a life lesson, Jobber, and you know what? You're a perfect example. The problem with kids today, they don't know how to hold the block. They just keep throwing out their buttons and Behemoth Typhoons and destroying people.
Oh, here's the throw. Sets up the drone. Rare candy, using rare candies on your Magikarp? What's wrong with you? All right, JD, not gonna win out this time though.
To be fair, you had to collect those rare candies. They weren't just free.
That's what I'm saying. Why waste them on Magikarp? No waste here with the minions though. Actually stopping the minion in the air, but unfortunately gets caught by the Skyfish.
Oh my god. All right, Red RC, finish the job.
Yeah, going up 2-1 now. Lolo taking charge. And I like that. So it's some of those key differences are more use of the Skyfish, right? Being able to just shut down any minions that don't have any masks on, and also trying to blow through the guard command. We saw that a little bit earlier. That idea pop up earlier in the set.
Yeah. Yeah, you're totally right. Like, break it through guard command here with the... Like, we saw trying to negate the drone with guard command, which is a fine idea, but as we saw, it didn't have enough hits to last through that entire drone. Wild Assault round start, I'm surprised we haven't seen more of throughout this set here. Like, really test the reactions of your opponent on these. Nice call it on the burst. Perfect round to kick things off. Lolo. Watch out for the Millia, though. It's a mortar strike. We had the 2P to shut it down. Jesus, another one there.
It's a really underutilized tactic, right? Going for the 2S there to launch the minion above the screen. But here we go, Elysium Driver, drop you right on your domes.
In the roster of Guilty Gear, like, how often does Jacko really have that type of opportunity to be able to sit back, relax, and send off an AC 130 of a minion? I love the jump into toss here. The zoning game is certainly in favor of Garidos right now. Oh no. All right, well, we got burst. Try to backdash the Behemoth Typhoon, not working out. YRC finds the mark, run up throw, very brave from Garidos.
All right, set point now. Can Lolo close it out? Backdash gets caught. Garidos trying to go for these clutch backdashes like we saw in game number 1, but they're getting caught more often than not now, Zero.
You know, if only we use Dragon Dance, that probably would help out a little bit here.
One more touch is all we're gonna need. Garidos can use any help they can get.
Oh my god, that's
here.
Yes, this is the way that we want to go for it here. Have the minion do the work for you. Soccer kick. The reversal. Wait a minute. Another one? Aw, son. No, the blue Wild Assault not hitting, though.
Look, the YRC into the JH cross-up, catching Garidos.
That's for sure.
Well, let's see who's going to be happy here. Winner's side, it is going to be Asuka versus Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, this is, again, we obviously test your luck, all bracket. And of course, you're always living by the namesake of this character, of their gamer tag as well. Being able to skirt the edge of Blood Rage, still find success. Trying to go for that far slash to start things off, to shut down the dice roll that is Bruce on this Asuka here.
Yeah, it looks like this is a good start to the round as well. Mana is nearly gone. Bruce sending out Hollow Purple to try and create some space. But it can't save you from the DP.
Try to sit back that 6P. Wait.
Hey, ends up working out here. Goes to the Wild Assault, make sure you can charge up a little bit of that mana. Opt to draw some cards. We got the mana regen on lock, but we're top decking now. Oh, never mind. There we go. Pulling out the wheel.
Try to go for that far slash again. You know what? That'd be interesting. If you're early enough on that, you can actually wipe out some of those cubes.
Oh, this is... Ooh, I was going to say checkmate, but wow, test your luck. Tested it with a 6P there. Able to get out of a basically no-win situation. Oh, but backdash is going to get caught there by the flaming cubes.
Yeah, there's no escape when Asuka sends all the cubes after you. BSU to start. Great stuff. Calls out the guard cancel with another one.
Here we go. Black back throw. String him up with the arrow. Archer of Infamy here. Druice getting the wall break.
Nuh-uh. Test your luck.
Bro, and the pickup there with the far slash. Incredible. Gets the overhead. We are playing on a razor's edge now with our blood. Gotta be careful.
It's test your luck, Jobber. We knew what we signed up for. Test your luck will push this to victory.
He grows more powerful in the month of Evo. It's the power of Vegas flowing through him.
If you put Test Your Luck in Vegas, his power increases exponentially. Vegas is Test Your Luck's domain expansion. It's been active for years.
Expansion. Let's go gambling.
I need the narrator to voice over this. Like, when Test Your Luck activates his domain expansion, his luck increases exponentially. He cannot be destroyed. The giant orb in Vegas is just a domain. So we'll put a domain expansion inside Test Your Luck's domain expansion?
I don't want to spoil you, but there's a character that literally has what you're talking about. But let's see if Test Your Luck can keep it going. We are playing with very high blood here. Has 50 meter. You see we're trying to jump in to get some pressure started, but Druice recognizes the situation, so playing this zoning game to perfection.
Number 2S there, but the aerial cubes.
Yeah, air sniper, so smart. So was that 5D.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
6P round start. This is the backdash one, but 2D finds the counter hit. Yo, if you would have slash series through it, I would have been so... That would have been so amazing. It would have been too cool. I would have been terrified. I'm terrified now. Test Your Luck, you're insane.
Into the white wall assault. YRC from long range there. Into the overhead, picks up with the cubes. Into the wall splat. Still not enough to get the kill.
Yeah, we throw those on reaction. Here we go. Druice puts a game on the board. I'm seeing the gears turn here for Test Your Luck. I swear to God, if I see Test Your Luck time the slash series just right, where we slash through every single cube because it's a forward advancing normal series, I'm losing my mind. Like, that is going to be insane.
You can do it. You can do it.
I know. That's the problem. Like, I saw the trailer, Jobber.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Here we go. Getting caught. Trying to 6P through, but you got to be careful. Got to watch at what is in Druice's hand, right? There's more cubes. You know they're going to be coming. There's the burst to try and escape from the corner, but Hollow Purple is going right back out to try and catch him.
Locked in the corner here. No Fukyo space here. Tried to Beyblade through. Don't get caught. Why did that cube move like it was a clip art image just being dragged around a Photoshop?
You know, there's the bite. Oh, okay. We just go for the jump into air DP. Interesting there from Druice. Able to score the throw again. Yeah, this is not fun here for Test. Setting up the wall of cubes, multi-hitting cube as well. That was your one opportunity, right? With the whiff 2G, but we weren't able to capitalize on it. Instead, we got the trade. Now here comes the hard knockdown. Force another opportunity here. Double teleport into the super. White Wild Assault's right on through, but still, we are able to close the gap. Is that another White Wild Assault straight through the super again?
TestYourLuck is insane with that.
Unfortunately, it wasn't able to really close the gap there. And druice going up 2-1.
It's the way that TestYourLuck navigates through these cubes is so terrifying. Like, the ideas are there. We've seen TestYourLuck overdrive at max range to punish, and then also White Wild Assault through the super. We've seen TestYourLuck try to slash through these to find counter hits. Like, the tools are there. It's about the timings here, and it's just ever so slightly off. And druice, again, finding those variances to really call out TestYourLuck on those defensive options. 2K start, no burst. We just reset.
Right, too. Is able to connect. It's just when you think that druice is on the ropes, right? We always have that one draw, the heart of the card, something in his, up his sleeve here.
Oh, so you're saying Asuka cheats at the tournament?
Oh, of course, so it's magic. But there we go. He coming through from Test. Able to close out a round. Can we take it to game 5? He's gonna get beat out by the US.
What a 6P here. Able to get the Beyblade and jump dust wall bounce. This combo's still going, but look at the reward you got for it. Look, this is very rare for me to say. I feel like you got rewarded a bit more for that. Just a slight more. And you know what? Never mind. I take it back immediately. You're fine. Jeez, look at that. Wall Assault in RC. Very expensive navigation through these cubes against Asuka.
It's gonna hurt for the hard knockdown. And dash in, set up the cube into the walls. Search your deck for some cards. And the 6H, the rules. Hitting TestYourLuck, set point now.
Which rules though? Like, you know, are we playing standard? Like, what are we playing?
You know.
What? No, I don't. That's why I asked.
Oh no! Or ask druice what they're gonna do here. Hard knockdown incoming.
Good shatter here. Massive lead. Fukio back. I'm not sure why though. There's no mana to play any cards here. It's all on yours.
Yeah, and that gave us time to charge that mana, right? Down to a sliver of health, and there we go. Let it rip. TestYourLuck taking it all the way to game 5.
Yeah, very lucky on that interaction that druice didn't get much more out of that. Like, we were still able to find the patience, find the opportunity to go for Beyblade in to really kind of close that gap, also find the hit. But it could have gone south quickly. Like, fortunately, we didn't really have anything to send outside of Super, but like that was a big call-out opportunity there for TestYourLuck, and I wonder what we're being so cautious about.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe we thought we saw something that we didn't. You know, sometimes in those high-stress situations, you just assume your opponent has something when they don't. It's the constant thing you see where people go to bait a person that's not even there.
Oh, fair enough, yeah. Well, we got explosion for corner. Green cubes, blue cubes. The RGB is about to strike. Oh yeah, we are definitely going to hold on to the chip damage here. Nice little backdash, 6P through. We've seen so many times where TestYourLuck is really trying to pressure through these queues. Rage is activating. Yeah, with no meter, it's kind of like a tall order there for TestYourLuck to really try to find victory, because we get to zone out as blood gets drained away. We saw some movement get there with the 5K from TestYourLuck, but no meter to go for super, which would have been such a threat against druice. All right, lightning cubes are available. So that's, oh my god, what a reaction from Test.
Oh, but the 2D coming through.
Oh, yeah. Not quite able to cycle into an overdrive, but the damage is already done. YRC. Beyblade through? I can't believe we YRC'd and nothing came out of it. Wild Assault. Test your luck. Drains away druice's mana. And the 6H will finish it. Nice.
What a pickup. Final game, final round, 0. Burst still available though for druice.
Very unique navigation around the offense of Asuka. Test your luck. Building up for that blood rage here. It's about to pop. Block here though. All right, a couple fireballs. Has to be leery of that, but doesn't need to worry about it. Nice 5-8.
Backdash. No, not the blood rage.
But watch the meter there. Ah, the throw. Yeah, that'll seal it out. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, there it is. druice moving on to coming right on in.
With a Wicked Witch. I got it. Yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right off the bat here. Ooh, stroke the big tree. Kshu kind of gambling on the fact that Marvelo was going to go for some kind of 5K, so we wanted to low profile it.
Oh, put a trade out here. Nice. Yeah, these dashes so tricky because it does kind of goad you into trying to go for an anti-air attempt. Block just in the good time here and already opened up Marvelo. Very tricky stuff.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
And great round start here from Kshu. Just avoiding Marvelo's aggression because Marvelo is trying to challenge a round start.
I mean, you really want to start overwhelming your opponent as Chipp, right? So it doesn't give as much opportunity for Ito to really kind of start her forward dash approach. It's just not going to happen on this round here. My goodness, game going to Kshu almost immediately. But that aggressive round start certainly, like I said, is kind of the way you go against Ino, because you could potentially react with 5P as the dash startup hits from Ino. Just really depends on round start from Kshu, and that round start stroke was certainly enough to really set the tone here in that first round.
Yeah, for sure. But let's see if we can keep the ball rolling here, right? Keep winning out on these round start scenarios. It's kind of hard to challenge Chipp a round start sometimes with just how quick he can be. Oh, there we go. Just send it this time.
No kidding. Wild Assault will certainly send the message. Nice 6P. Still keep the pressure going. PRC. Nice. Just outside the range of that 5K, though. That's very tricky to try to get that punish because you don't want to be too close to stroke. Certainly there. Hold the block. Nice overhead.
Oh, what a conversion there. Able to pick up with the 6H. I thought he was going to be in the middle of a backdash there after the BRC. All right, going into the mad love.
Time for that block, yeah. 6H, round this out here. It started out so strong for Marvelo. We didn't get our burst back until the end here. Like, that is so unfortunate.
Oh, and again with the jump back Psycho Crusher. That's a really strong start there for Kshu. The run up 2H, able to hit its mark. Not the biggest confirmer, that's all right. We push to the corner, that's what matters the most. Harassing now into the RC. Triple, quadruple overhead coming through.
Yes. Got our Shatter, nice life lead here. Certainly got to make it count, but Stroke comes through. Try to 5K. Maybe expecting a dash, but Stroke, we've seen that before at round start.
Ooh, big counter hit. Yeah, in case you're going to hold on to the burst there, you look at the resources that Marvelo has, you don't need to be a hero there. Keep it for the next round.
Nice. Shatter here to strip for hard knockdown, a little bit of the burst away on top of it. Oh, but what a 5P interrupt. Ready here for that anti-air. Wild Assault to continue pressure, building up at that risk gauge, but quite the DP for Marvelo. Wild Assault continues that pressure. That 2S would have reached there from Kshu.
Oh, and able to catch the backdash. No, but we didn't convert it. Okay. All right. I was a little scared that we weren't able to convert it into the win, and Marvelo was going to get an opportunity to slip out of the corner, but Kshu, quick thinking there, still able to score the hit and close out the next game.
Yeah, that JS was certainly, that should have been it, right? That should have been the full conversion into kill, but able to pick up the pieces for Kshu to take on this game too. And again, just Marvelo finding that opening gambit, really starting to get the ball rolling, but I wonder if it's just that life deficit that you already have at round start, that lower end of the health spectrum here, that Kshu is really able to capitalize on all of these hits. Oh, what a burst. That's beautiful because you get corner position here. Marvelo put OTG off 2D. What a 6P.
Oh, yeah, then the burst.
Yeah, the 5P to go for the anti-air. Yeah, I've been waiting for that from Marvelo here. Seen it a few times.
Ooh, getting dangerously close now. Big trade. Marvelo can't afford to have another one of those, but the throw is going to put Kshu now at set point. Marvelo's tournament life is on the line.
Wow, Salt start again. We saw that in the last game.
Clean going for the low there. Tries to go for the low again, but a clean backdash from Marvelo. Now trying to get aggressive. RC into low. We've been going for RC into a lot of overheads here.
Oh. Going to chase down, keep those plus frames going. Nice 5P again with the 2K conversion.
3-frame jab, preventing that dash up.
Ooh, very fortunate block on the gold burst and stuffing the stroke with 2K.
This is huge for Marvelo, especially if we can close up this round as quick as possible, right? To prevent Kshu from getting that burst back. And right here, get the kill, goes right into super. Exactly what you want to do. You don't want to get the wall splat in this scenario because Kshu is going to get so much more burst back by getting stuck to the wall.
Exactly. Just under the 50% mark, so no worry about wild assault. But the dash going on challenge here from Marvelo. Early burst. Not against Eno. Oh no.
Yeah, really unfortunate, and that looks like it's about to be it. One more hit is all we need.
Got the PRC to chase down. Nice throw.
Hold on. Marvelo's still in this. Going straight into the wall run. Look at this movement, but the 6P hits its mark 0.
Said enough of all of that. Just had to hit the 6Ps and pump the brakes. I see you moving up there, and I don't like it. But yeah, Kshu closing it out. Beautiful 6P. I mean, it was everything we could do to try to avoid what was down below, the danger that was below of Guilty Gear Strive throughout the pandemic, and then here we are now. We've only had really this year for Japanese competition or even overseas competition really to come stateside, and that is huge. Of course, we have players like Zando, right? We've had EU players come over as well, but still a very rare opportunity to see those players make that run.
For sure. Here we go. Jack, gotta make sure he doesn't get run over here by MFCR. There's the throw. Just stanced up.
Nice. Block the cross through. Just the throw, and what a flash kick here.
Yeah, MFCR not quite safe enough.
Got the OTG super for the victory.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Up throw here. A couple gunshots. The jump slash this time around, not challenged until we go for that 2S. It's all the time in the world for MFCR to go for that reversal. Oh, try to for whip punish there. That's a very risky 2S draw. We do get that back throw. Risk gauge was absolutely cranked on Jack, and we're certainly going to cool this down. Hard knockdown here, but it does give MFCR that burst benefit.
And Wolf coming through with the sub. Thank you so much. 13 months of the prime. That 5Ds for you. Sending MFCR straight into the next round. Jeez. Ooh, immediate 2P press, no hesitation.
Take the shot, Jack. Oh, cross through this time, not able to block it. You know, Jack's been very good defensively throughout the set so far, but this beautiful call out goes for the side swap. So we need to get burst. You are in a better position here.
There it is. Deus Ex Machina, hard knockdown.
MFCR really holding on to burst here with that curse applied too. That hard knockdown is really helping things. I'm surprised we didn't get that burst in the last interaction. Nice IBFD.
Yeah, immediate taking that space to put up the curse as well, right? Recognizing how important that is going to be for any of your pressure. But instead, it's MFCR who is running the pressure here. Massive confirm, not opting to go for the wall break, but a cold shove. Get off me, go through this wall and into game number 2.
What a reach. I'm surprised that, one, Leo's didn't hit, yet you were close enough still for the far slash from Happy Chaos to hit there.
Yeah, that was really interesting. It looked like he was shoving ghosts, but it ended up working out. And Jack is going to take game number 1.
All right. Oh, Lurie put Jack in losers?
That's awesome. That's a great performance.
Oh, corner carry here. Full load on the magazine. We're taking a hard knockdown as soon as we can here. Oh, no shot! You try to go for a throw yourself here to Tekken.
Yeah, there we go. Just goes for the tick throw in the corner. Axe kick. RC recognized that the backdash was going to be able to avoid it, so RC'd accordingly. Great adjustments there from MFCR.
First full screen scenario. Nice 2S. Draw for corner carry. Look at how many resources, though, that MFCR has. You can go full screen if you want. Just trying to dance at max range here. The tap dust slowing things down here. That helped with that red RC. But we see that we're playing outside the range of the flash, giving MFCR that moment of pause here so we don't try to go for reversal. 5K goes unpunished. Jack's certainly reaching with that 2K, though.
Now reaching with that 2D. Gonna get blocked and punished accordingly, though. MFCR go for the burst. Doesn't want to get sent through the corner. Oh, nice block. Woo, off the trade. Clean work there from Jack. That was a hell of a pickup, and a Goomba Stomp coming through, too. And Jack going up 2-0 now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we were able to be active after that scenario, because that was off a 6S trade. And then right after recovering, you just sent it with overdrive there.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, Jack, this is why Jack is one of the best right now, to be able to recognize those situations, ready for any kind of wacky scenario that may appear.
Right. Yeah, honestly, there's very few players that can really capitalize on scramble situations like that, and you're all the better for being able to do so, and that's certainly a great reason why. As you saw, that round going in favor of Jack with that counter hit, get a little antsy as that risk gauge cranks up, immediate spend into super. Wild Assault's helped tremendously for MFCR to get a strong lead. IBFD out. Not quite going for the draw yet, but once we get at max range, we certainly do.
Oh, we are trying to shoot with no curse available. Missing our shots, and here comes the super. MFCR swinging back with a vengeance.
Yeah, both very good on the flash here. Yeah, we've seen MFCR really defensively react in multiple different ways to that roll through. Either it's going to be the block, and we've seen it a couple times there. The flash kick is certainly a viable option because you're not worried about which side there. But what a 2K pickup here from Jikh.
Deus Ex mocking up, and MFCR is coming through with a 100-meter. And I love that we went for the command roll there. I mean, that wasn't going to mess up a flash kick. Taking the devil. There it is. DPRC.
DPRC to get the guard crush. Or wild assault, excuse me.
You are fine. Ooh, just block there. I like that MFCR immediately recognized the just block and dash into harm's way, but unfortunately still going to get caught. Jikh sitting at set point.
Yeah, it's been the fact that Jikh has been fishing for these whip punish opportunities. What a throw, Christ. And the fact that you have hard block with the gunfire here, you already have curse applied. Going for 5K is so risky because of the recovery you have on it. That gunshot is certainly going to come through. Trade, but in favor of MFCR here to at least continue our pressure. Not able to convert, which is certainly a great boon for Jikh with that risk game cranked up.
Oh no, but we set the 2D with no meter to back it up. And Jikh gonna take full advantage. Deus Ex isn't going to kill here. But you have one more guess remaining. Burst is available. And there it is, immediate burst on the Wild Assault. Did want to get guard crushed. But now MFCR completely out of resources, and there it is. Block into throw. That was crazy with the punch on the 2K.
Yeah, it's because of that, you know, Hurtbox extending itself forward just a little bit off of 2K there that allows for that throw to happen. Your energy, are you oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll see myself out of here.
No, we still need you. We're not done yet.
Fair enough.
Oh, but there we go. Dashing right on in. Gonna be one of the weird things about this matchup is how does Eno approach, right? Obviously, it's kind of a rock, paper, scissors between Stroke the Big Tree, which will beat out 5H, and your normal dash, which will beat out 2S. So it's really kind of playing around those two different scenarios and trying to bait one or the other out. Or you could just go right on in and stay in and take round number one.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much setup opportunity here for Eno to really kind of keep this ball rolling. Gosh, that 2-4S, though, certainly a contender for, like, what a change for Eno here to help her out with the offensive approach. Exactly what she needs.
Okay, with the 5P, just trying to stuff, create a little bit of space. Again, we saw so much of that from Kshu in the matchup against Marvelo, right? The jump back Psycho Crusher, recognizing the Blood Rage was there as well. Mad love for game number one.
Holy smokes. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that Test Your Luck leaning on the edge of that Blood Rage quite often here. You have to be so careful, and I understand it, right? You want to go for, you know, some of those reversal opportunities, like DP will certainly help at round start in case if Eno decides to dash, but you get very few opportunities to try to build that blood gauge back down to try to go for another Fukio forward, or even try to go back for that DP, or try to get out of dodge as fast as you can from some of these setups here. We'll see how it plays.
It's really hard. And look, just like that, going over the 2S, right?
That's, like I said, round start DP is like one of those kind of go-tos, especially now for Nagoriyuki, which I think it'd be a fine call this matchup in particular, but it is so risky, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. 2S, which is like a cornerstone of Nago's toolkit, right? For spacing, especially when you get to the higher blood. It's just not as decent against Eno. Getting that close slash is going to be pretty decent, though. Going for the jump right on in.
Ooh, I'm surprised. Yo, Kshu get robbed on a lot of these here, but it still works out in their favor. Able to follow through coast to coast. And yo, Hotashi dropping a lot of great nuggets of wisdom here in the chat about this matchup in particular. So definitely take notes, and that's what you miss out on if you're not tuned in live, folks, for the VOD.
That was an absurd back and forth. I thought that Kshu was going to be able to take that for sure, but baiting out the burst there for Test Your Luck was phenomenal. Able to take the round in the end, but again, putting ourselves to level 3 blood really early on.
Nice 2S. Lift off on the 6H. Oh, you can't escape, though. The backdash was a great call to avoid the jump D. So that follow-up's nice call out, though. Again, Test Your Luck with a beautiful backdash. There we go, max range DP, but we full send it. Slash series just to slow down that rage meter.
And again, look at that jump back into dive. Red Wild is hoping to get the hard knockdown. We have the 50 meter available for the incoming mix-up. Goes for BRC low, but doesn't link off of it. Isn't gonna matter though.
All right, Kshu really trying to maintain the control that they had in that first game. Nice pickup. Yeah, that guard cancel really coming out. See, this is the most I've seen TestYourLuck really cycle through all the universal mechanics outside of just, we've seen the White Wall Assault to try to handle Asuka pressure. We've seen guard cancel here to handle this Eno.
Yeah, the wall break here. That should be the round. Absolutely, just spend the super right away.
Yeah, I mean, that almost went south for Kshu in that set there. Like, TestYourLuck was really finding a lot of great stray hits here. It's just the way that Kshu was playing, still being able to interrupt and kind of play outside of the range of Nagoriyuki, making things a little bit difficult here. Even just the offense alone, like, it's so tricky.
Yeah. I mean, playing around Nagoriyuki's buttons to perfection here, right? We haven't seen a whole lot of 5H coming out yet from TestYourLuck. We did see that 2H come out. 2H is another decent tool to try and catch, when she's dashing. But then you open up just the sending out the stroke to big trees, and that puts you in another really difficult scenario.
Yeah, I think that's why we're scared of the 5H in general to, like, at least not represent that, because it is, you know, even like Tashi was saying too, just you can stroke under that, right? So you do have that fear, that hesitation potentially to not run your gameplay, but you ultimately have to do something, right, to try to turn the tide of the match, to try to take control. And again, we saw that max range DP workout. Haven't been able to see a lot of like Beyblade pull through, but here we go. Tries to go for BSU.
Oh, BSU is going to hit this time. And Otashi is absolutely right. You cannot run away from Eno. You cannot try to play that spacing game against Eno in this matchup. You have to do what Nago does best, and that is get aggressive.
Which is odd that we are not getting that from TestYourLuck. Like, just the TestYourLuck method is to live and die by the name. So at some point, you are putting yourself in a rage. I think this is the route that we do it. Slash is not going to stop it in time.
So the unfortunate part about that is we had the right confirm to get the 6H to splat the wall, but we were just too far away for the 6H to connect, which meant that the blood rage was going to come through. If we hit that 6H, we weren't going to pop. It was calculated.
Ooh, with 2H, all the opportunity in the world for Kshu to close out the set. 3-0 victory, winning themselves an opportunity to go up into Lucius semifinals. $80 in the match arena, and still potentially plenty more. Single contribution goes a long way. Tweet it out, let folks know we are in this top 8 series here. Cheryo versus Jikh. It'll be Goldlewis versus Happy Chaos, and here we go.
Ooh, patience there right off the map from Cheryo. Jumped over the first curse. The second one is going to hit its mark now.
Okay, we got our roll. And drone, what a far slash, good lord. Badguy got the conversion for a shatter.
There we go, hard knockdown.
Good shot, good shot. And again, just cycling through another hard knockdown, if not killing here, we certainly succeed. Good round here for Jikh.
Oh, I like the backdash there, but again, Goldlewis is a big body. That is a lot of space for that gun to hit. Come through.
These far slashes are putting in work right now for Jikh. Oh, but backdash into the drone, not good.
Yeah, no. I mean, a little bit better for Jikh, considering that we weren't able to convert that into a full combo there. Draw. Put it away immediately. Gotta be smart about it, but unfortunately, we forbidden air dashed ourselves right into the drone. And Cheryo gonna capitalize on this to close out this round.
Yeah, good way to return the favor here. Just on the cusp of bursts. Jack will find that mark at the very least. If we need it, we have a way to get out of the corner. But patience certainly paying off ever so slightly. That chip damage really adding up, and Jack taking a chance here with the roll.
Nice protect. Oh, Cheryo, that was a smart idea to kind of hang back a little bit and throw out the drone because you had the max security gauge, but Jack was ready for it. Here comes the gold burst, send out the orbital laser, burn it all down.
RC, here we are. Even with no concentration, let's convert this. Nice guard cancel, but able to close the gap right away.
And that is going to be game number 1 for Jack with a well-placed super. Still very closely fought. Lots of good ideas coming from both of the players there. I think Cheryo trying to lean a little bit more into the drone is a smart idea because drone can also help with shutting down Scapegoat, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's certainly going to help you blast through. Certainly going to kind of crawl through and keep you on lockdown anyways. Like, you still have to navigate around drone. That'll help things out entirely.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll have to see how it goes through. Meta Meeks coming through with the sub as well for 13 months. Thank you so much.
Duel 1.
All right, so we're going to duel 1 on this game too. First up, got the knockdown at the very least. Let's lift off here. We should be able to spend super. We'll get that hard knockdown. Get that boosted up.
Oh, going for the reversal super. Not going to hit, though, and there's the punish from Jack.
Nice launcher. Already start this offensive onslaught here. A little bit of a backdash, no challenge back. There's a 2S. I think that's what we were pitching for anyways, that backdash to go for whip punish.
Yeah, had to immediately go for the burst there. That was unfortunate. But what a well-placed 2P. Getting out of harm's way. Super meaty Behemoth Typhoon. You got to hold that once again. But the FD perfectly placed into the command roll, swapping sides. It is just back and forth. Jack able to weather the storm and block the fuzzy there. We're trying to run away.
That was absolutely insane defense right there, too. While rising jump K. See how this next interaction goes. It's still either player's round. And you see the hesitation, right? Doesn't want to close the gap. Just hold the blicky out. Make sure
yeah, and that puts you up
close the round.
2-0. 2-0 here in losers quarters. Gotta lock in to bring this back.
All right. Like you said, 2-0 lead, and still, like, Cheryo does close his gaps, just being able to navigate again. Like, timing our 2S, like, only at the very last moment that we can, and biding our time before we take chances against, you know, the corner oppression to close the gap against Cheryo here. 2K does get the nice throw, actually. Almost had a challenge right after the Behemoth Typhoon right there. Works for where? Jump in, nice. Oh, that's a very awkward turnaround.
Yeah, awkward conversion, but the gunshot helped you convert off of anything there, and Jack is able to score a wall break after picking it back up. BRC, yep, the fuzzy there with the Goomba stomp. Cheryo sitting on 100 meter. Brings the YRC into the big behemoth.
Come back shot though to kind of interrupt the approach. RedRC will get our corner carry.
Gonna get our kill as well. Set point now for Jack. Looking to eliminate TNS's own Cheryo here from the bracket.
Cloned up. Yeah, an immediate pause. So you kind of wait around, because if you end up jumping over clone, you put yourself in such a bad spot against Happy Chaos here, as Goldlewis in particular. And if you can wait for the approach, which is easier said than done, because Jack is still whittled away, still Chipp with gunshot, apply a mix. Oh, nice call on the burst.
Yeah, doesn't go for the Deus Ex here. Wants to hold on to the meter for the incoming mix-up. There it is. Command roll through. Deus Ex is coming. And Jack is moving on in the loser side of the bracket. Oh, Jack
3-0 victory over Cheryo. And yeah, a tall order from Goldlewis. I mean, I know you said at the top of the set that, hey, Goldlewis does have some tools to kind of... It's on there, but that's not what it's called. It's the Heaven or Hell shirt.
You're right. But this next match here is going to be winners finals. Druice versus RedIAmNot. The birthday train is coming here for Red, but can it run over Asuka?
I mean, this is the final bastion of Goldlewis here. Yo, the bar slash shutting down all cubes.
That's the back fist.
Jesus Christ. It looks cool. I don't care.
Oh, look, nasty work.
Like the teleport here. Oh my goodness, Dark Crush is still able to follow up the blue beat combo.
Hollow purple, gonna beat out the drone. That's actually huge. And now RedIAmNot just going for the dash blocking here, able to block the cross-up attempt this time with the teleport, but gets clipped by the cube. Warfare here, just simple geometry, Zero.
It's not my strongest subject at school.
The one with the shape.
I know what geometry is, it just wasn't my strongest.
Just wanted to make sure you were aware.
I know it's mathematics.
Oh, there we go, 2S. Oh,
heavy laser.
Still not enough to get all the mana gone, though.
Oh my goodness, drop the book. By Q pressure, got the guard break off. White Wild Assault, I'm already at full screen, you can't hurt me.
But now we have to move our way back in, right? We're so close to taking out Happy Chaos. But it's that snail's pace of getting in.
Happy Chaos on the...
This is huge. This is such a huge opportunity for Red. And there it is. White Wall Assault. Able to take the round. Druice has no burst because we missed the wall break. Double overhead here. Behemoths are swinging.
Already whittling away at the health that we have available with no mana. This is certainly going to hurt.
So many behemoths looking like a true demon here. RedIAmNot with the perfect.
There was no hope of escape in that corner. That 2S finding the counter hit.
Counter hits are so devastating for Goldlewis. So it's like Goldlewis, Soul, and Slayer have the scariest counter hits in the entire game.
So, oh no! Like every single time. But especially for Asuka, right? Because it shatters so much of that mana. And once Asuka loses mana, that's even more damage the character is taking.
Asuka right now on his trials of mana. Trying to keep it up. Oh, there goes the DP.
Look at the mana cost for it here. Coast, shotgun blast, nice throw. Took a recharge to the face of danger? Said what danger? I'll throw again.
One more time. No, that's crazy. We still went for the 5D, but we didn't rush in. Red was expecting the throw.
How many times did you get to scry in that round? Are you kidding me? What was that, Yu-Gi-Oh? Or was that Magic? Because you kept cycling through cards, you had to be synchro summoning.
It might as well be both, but that is a massive drop for Red. Getting that counter hit in the corner is one of the best possible starters that Goldlewis can get. And that's the actual best starter. That's the actual best starter. You're dead. Good lord.
See how important having mana is? And that's why you can't play any cards if you don't have mana.
I think even with mana, you would have died there. But SQ coming through with the raid. That's the SQ. Hope you had a good stream. Let me see the Chies.
Teleport in. Nice. Look at the draw here just a little bit. Didn't really change much, honestly.
No, but we're still in we still have good board presence.
Oh, yeah. Right now, we still have a teleport available in, 2 cube waves. That's certainly helpful.
Oh, yeah, no, White Wall Assault flowing right through it. Send another one to make sure we stay close.
Oh, what a side swap. Keep you blocking the cubes. Beautiful teleport here, and druice putting the game on the board.
Summon the staff.
The staff.
Not the White Wall Assault in the chat.
It looks like someone's either shaking a vending machine or someone's preventing something from falling over. Like, that's a defensive stance. The world's strongest tank blocking the world's strongest attack.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Birthday, but that is the birthday train. It's the White Wall Assault.
Last minute. Nice. Got our approach. Oh no, that is tragic. Far slash on bot in the mark. Or 5H rather, excuse me. Oh no.
Oh, huge whiff and an even bigger punish.
I love the Goldlewis scream because after the whiff, it sounded like, yeah, Goldlewis is about to say shit and it just died before it.
Oh, we are sending them. Got double barrels loaded on burst and ready to fire both shots. Fast RC into the drone, gets the juggle on it. Give me your mana and give me your life.
That's still holding strong. I mean, look at that draw that druice has. Like, it'd be a strong showing here if we can be able to fire it off. We find the moment to charge. But out of cards we are, so we're gonna have to try to bide our time to get another draw. Teleport's excellent to escape if we get the opportunity, but bless the dome.
Duel 3.
The meat tenderizer coming through here. JD. Beautiful. Yeah.
Just in the nick of time, that cube finding the hit.
Yeah, we got the speed up staff on deck here. Hits a 5D RC. Look at these conversions. This character is not easy being able to play off of the card draws on the fly. Doesn't get the punish of the YRC.
Does have the wall assault to keep close. Sends out the super just for the block stun. That's not existent because of the wild assault from Red. Nice cross up. Try to throw me 4 times, will you? We'll take that, Red, with the king.
That was incredible off the back of a well-placed white wall assault blowing through the cubes and the super. Red up 2-1. Trying to move on to grand finals.
See, I don't know if White Wall Assault is evil in that scenario. I think it is necessary in that scenario for Goldlewis.
Yeah, I think cube into purple is evil.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
But that's what I can excuse White Wall Assault going through all that. Like, that's fine.
Now harassment here in the
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, you have to make the split decision. Are you gonna burst or do you just forfeit the round right there?
Right. down. A couple more cubes saves the day because that could have been a worse mix scenario here.
But we are about to be out of mana. We were so close down to the wire. Again, sending out the hollow purple to create some space.
Overhead sneaking one in. Very good stuff here. Got the low pickup.
That was the craziest top deck I've seen in my life. Druice went from having 1 mana remaining to having a full bar, regenerating everything we need. Supers. I thought he blocked.
We press a indie. Eric with a $20 contribution for that one. Thank you so very much. Actually, he had a couple back-to-back contributions for me, so thank you. Putting us at an even $100.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we are fishing there, trying to get a big behemoth counter hit. Instead, Fortuny is going to come through here for Druice, setting up the cards available. We have DP on deck. The recharge card is also in our hand.
And it's gone. With no mana to play, it's looking bad.
Space, and there it is. Sets it up. Moments like this is all that Druice needs to come out on top. He comes through.
Firing away. Gravity well.
Oh, no.
Cubes can keep spinning for a little bit longer.
Oh no, but we had the gravity well, and then we set out the second one. So it actually allowed Red to escape a little bit there.
Oh, nice pickup. Swordfish coming through, dealing at least a little bit of damage. It gives all the opportunity in the world for Red to close that gap. Oh no, there's no escape from that one. Nice throw. Red trying to go for a second backdash right there.
Still not out of the woods yet. Druice had to spend a lot of mental resources there and actual resources to survive that round. Red is still sitting at step point, starting things off with a counter hit behemoth.
What's up there?
Oh no. Hard knockdown though, so it's back to neutral. We swing the behemoth, get the counter hit. Cross up, not gonna quite connect, but the second one does. That was nasty.
Quick JP to jail into the laser. And what a cross up. Perfect round. RedIAmNot 3-1 in the winners finals. It was looking so good for Druice at the first.
Excuse me, Eno and Batman, Asuka.
I said Batman. Batman's in guilty gear?
I wish.
Duel 1.
Here we go. Yeah, you're unbearable. You're just unbearable for the hell. All right, almost had our shatter here. Burst off the table on either side. Slow 2K. Still got the stagger pressure going, but no bullets here, so we can make that approach. Before S hit. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, clean round there for Jack. Another solid conversion.
Two S the round start here, but again we got the Psycho Crusher close to the gap, but jump D. Stagger. Jack is so slippery in the set right now. Able to kind of get out of the corner, roll through. Great defense. Tap does get blocked. They're still able to keep it safe thanks to gunshot. So Kshu gonna have to respect it.
Jack's doing a really good job at covering the forward dash, you know, that hover dash there from Eno. The use of the 5K, really low risk option. Ooh, yeah. We actually ran out of focus there, so I think Kshu was expecting a gunshot, but with the focus running out immediately, Jack, right on cue, able to score the throw and gets game number 1.
Absolutely. Like, it was just that one moment of a blunder there from Jack, and still able to recover just in the nick of time there anyways to make a challenge right after to charge enough concentration to pull out the gun for the final shot.
We're gonna need a lot more of those to put Kshu away for good here in the loser side of the bracket. Right back into it. No buffer needed.
Yeah, just need the connection to relax. Take a moment to jump right back in. And how do we change it? Yo, 2S again for the round start. All right, all right.
It's good. You know, it's going to cover. It's going to be able to cover Stroke the Big Tree.
Oh, I bet on the side of Eno, 2S round start.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking about Jack. Jack's doing it as well. Oh my god, all the dash cancels coming through. 2P stuffing the forward dash from Kshu. And now the Deus Ex is going to put us into the next round.
It's so difficult for Eno to really kind of get anything going here in this matchup in particular. 5P is a great way to do a 2H conversion. But once you get put in that full screen scenario here, we curse up, get a gunshot. And if Jack gets the opportunity to apply mix, then it's still a rough territory for Eno. No back throw, though. That was interesting. Jump D, side swap.
I really did love the idea there of utilizing the Psycho Crusher to get through the scapegoat, but Jack was just one step ahead, absolutely ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a block situation here at that point. Let the scapegoat take the hit for you. Are seeing no challenge back, and that moment of hesitation, Kshu gonna get called out with another close slash scenario here from Jack. 2-0 lead.
2-0 indeed. And Kshu's got to dig deep, got to figure out what is going wrong here. Jack is just doing such a good job at preventing any kind of escape from the corner, preventing these forward dashes. Maybe we do start to lean a little bit more into Stroke the Big Tree, kind of test that out and see what happens. But the time for testing is running out. You're on your last life.
Yeah, I can't imagine, like, there's a whole lot that Eno really does for this matchup here. 2-on-4S is certainly a great tool to have for that forward approach, but you are so vulnerable on that in a lot of situations. Plus, you have the startup window for that to really activate. See backdash? No. 2K not going to find the mark, but jump slash will. Yeah, what a 5P. Block on clone. Throw opportunity is there. Yeah, you gotta respect the tap dust. Nice knockdown, 2K2D. Coast to coast carry. Okay. Got the ball rolling at the very least with Kshu here. Despite being caught in the back foot here, there's at least 50% tension. Kshu will have plenty of tools to answer back. And watch out for the reversal. I like how we kind of swayed a little bit here to go for the blue wild assault to strip away some burst as our first option. Make sure that the wake up reversal super, God forbid, in that scenario was going to come through. We didn't want to put ourselves in a bad spot. You know that Kshu likes to showcase that.
Here we go, throw, back is up against the wall, up against the ropes here. Kshu's got to swing back, trying to go for stroke because last time the forward dash didn't work, but Jack is ready with the PRC. 2K to get underneath the Mad Love. What? Jack's got a Sharon gun or something.
Bring up to the plate here.
This is it, Zero. The strongest sorcerer in history versus the strongest sorcerer today.
Yeah.
All right, look at them both being so respectful. There we go. Finally, first blood comes out. It's Jack getting the stomp.
Look at that 5 feet to interrupt all the cubes coming through. Like, I don't want that. Get rid of this garbage. Yep. 6 feet. Something about throwing your face into a cube that's supposed to hurt you and deleting it.
Out all. Look at how much health we drained just to get that mana back.
Yeah.
Oh, with the teleport! Catching Jack off guard and teleporting back to make sure Jack stays towards the corner. 2D reaching across the stage.
The expenditure here. Erasing our own health to try to build up a mana. Jump shot. Finds the mark with no burst to finish the job. Stop it. What a coast-to-coast carry here. Jack biding their time, finding opportunity, and seizing it here for victory.
It never seems to stop. There's the 2S at round start, and Jack immediately, all of that momentum that was in Bruce's corner has shifted in a big way here. Jack absolutely building this snowball. There's the burst. Yeah, how are we going to get around the scapegoat here? When the gun is out, we don't have the mana to throw any spells. And no mana to save us either. Game number 1 goes to Jack.
Jump install slash just to make sure we can reach the heavens above for the finish. First game for Jack. Fun thing to note, the entirety of the losers run has been nothing but 3-0s. Across the loser side.
That's kind of crazy.
Meanwhile, the winner side matches outside of winners finals has gone the distance. So it's a full quip there.
Duel 1.
Well, let's see if this is going to break the curse.
Right in your face, cube shot. Right, nice. The lingering cube there. Immediate burst from Jack to return to neutral. The green cubes, though, will snipe. Let's bring it back down to earth with 6H. Yeah, 8 cards left in the deck here. And the gravity well is certainly going to put in work.
Teleports to the other side, but we're trying to swing back. The cubes are right above our head.
I don't have anything to worry about a cube all the way up there when I'm crouched JP.
I cannot believe that Jack would challenge that scenario, but Drew's still able to come out on top.
Yeah, that was certainly scary.
Asuka just looks like he floods the screen with stuff. That's absolutely what he does.
Ooh, nice little shimmy here. First, and you get out of dodge.
Not fighting on the shimmy, but is going to get caught by the roll through.
Shatter. Trying to return the favor here without any bursts. I mean, spending it on these corner scenarios, and druice potentially setting themselves up for success, but with no cards on hand, gonna get called out. We're saving burst for next round. That was unfortunate, and that is the problem of this matchup in particular. Is it goes both ways, right? If you're out of resources, those critical resources, certainly much worse for Asuka, right? Because if you have no mana, you're going to take more damage, no cards, no offense outside just regular Gatling, so you go for those knockdowns to charge up. Jack really needs to worry about concentration and bullets, not a debuff to the amount of defense that we have.
Yeah, the resource game is definitely interesting because then you also have to factor in tension and burst on top of that, how you're going to spend all of these resources together. Right now, Jack spending a little bit of that burst for a Deus Ex Machina, taking away the mana here from druice and about to take away his life.
Called out the burst, saw it immediately after that RC, was able to call it out. Jack cleaning it up 2-0 right now, one more game potentially. And Jack will see themselves in the grand finals.
3-0 curse. That is wild. But it's not over yet. It's not over until it's over, and druice has an opportunity here.
Yeah, druice really got that ball rolling here in the last game. Just, I think that massive blunder was the fact we didn't have any cards available to seal out the job.
But now we're starting off with a pretty decent hand. Overhead is
yeah.
back.
Let's call out.
That was clean. Not a big punish on it, though, but is able to get the low, popping up in the air. We have the shotgun and the speed staff. Uh-oh. Yeah, we need some breathing room here. 5D, fends it, gets a full hand in, along with the recharge mana card.
Nice. Dash up 2P. Goes for the Wild Assault, and the throw will close out the round. That was great, actually. You know, just being relentless on offense to really shut down the startup of a lot of these opportunities from full screen from Jack. That dash up 2P was a big one, alongside the blue Wild Assault to quickly close the gap when Jack thought they were safe enough to go for a challenge.
An opportunity also to charge a little bit of mana, send out the super, and more cubes. Woo! An air throw. Another clean opportunity. We have 3 teleports on deck. Are you kidding me?
We're cycling one.
Yeah, I don't think you need 3. But we have the auto draw, 2 auto draw cards here.
Go.
And the mana recharge card. Yeah, wrap this round up. It's over.
We'll see here, FDing for your life. There's plenty of tension available, but Burst gets called out and is able to close it out. druice.
Yeah, auto draw and mana regen, when you get those two together, that is like the ultimate win condition combo for Asuka, because now you can just cast spells with really no worry for their cost, and you don't even have to worry about drawing them at all. You can just throw it all out onto the screen, and druice able to break that 3-0 curse on the loser side.
Yeah, finally breaking that curse.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice little draw in terms of projectiles here for druice. We've already spent our burst. Or Jack will absolutely capitalize. We'll see if you have the opportunity to try to spend any of these cards on the next interaction here, because it's going to start trying to survive the onslaught from Jack. Nice throw. Yeah, we cycle it right back through. Again, the hard knockdown. No mana available, so we take this additional chip damage. Gets close enough for a super, tries to trade, and it works out just in the nick of time, getting at least a little bit of mana available, but any hit will really do.
All right, trying to go for that 2K. We're going to get clipped.
Bro. First out here, nice. Marvelo. Shotgun blast, a couple of them. A little bit of health here. Just gets a mana, the teleport to get the side swap and right back at you to get the shatter. Nice round for druice. Excellent draw in that.
Again, look at the scenario that we're in, right? It's that auto draw, auto regen mana. It is so incredibly strong, and the moment that we're able to get that, we can run rampant on Happy Chaos. Overhead is going to be able to connect. We have DP available here, so we do have that get out of jail free card, that reverse Uno. There it is. I think we wanted 2D there, and we actually got a throw with. That was kind of a weird scenario, or maybe we thought we had enough burst to go for a wild assault.
Stripping away on mana here for druice. What a backstep there, able to get the low knockdown.
And there we go, game 5.
All right, druice really breaking this curse out here. It's been interesting. I was going to make note that of that second round there, you know, we were spending a lot of time in test case 1, but normally throughout the entire bracket, druice has been rocking test case 3 for the entirety of the show. And we see a lot of players kind of bounce between, it's usually 2, I think, right? Because you're using a lot of the mix-up opportunity from staffs to really try to speed up some of those cubes, but druice has been playing around with a lot of the status changes here from test case 3, like immediately draws right into it.
Yeah, I mean, test case 3 is one of the more stable ones, feel like the most diverse one, right?
Yeah.
So having that diversity here is definitely going to help in this matchup against Happy Chaos. Now we're putting ourselves in a strong scenario once again. Oh, I actually think the staff messed up that punish. It turned our cube limp.
Yeah, that's not a good look here, but we still have the crafty well coming out here. The limp cube, bro. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem when you play test case 3. That should have been the it arcs the cubes, right?
Yeah. Kind of a weird staff to have out, a weird scenario, but Jack, not deterred, going straight to the Deus Ex Machina to close out the round here, and that could have been completely different if we didn't have the limp cube.
True. Yeah. It's so funny. Like, just the 3, and that's the thing. You're playing test case 3, so you have to embrace all the stats that do become available to you.
we go. Back is up against the wall. Again, up against the ropes. Oh no, your mana. 0.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine.
Are you sure?
No. Trying to go for guard cancel there. Nice block, but the second tap does. We spent all the resources to close out the game. Jack 3-2 over druice.
Ran finals. Jack coming in on the loser side. RedIAmNot on the winner side. Remember, this is Jack's last tournament, I believe, before Evo, his first ever offline major. If he can win TNS, that is going to be good momentum leading into Evo.
Yeah, no kidding. 5K at the perfect time to shut down the approach from Red and also shutting down the drone. It's so interesting. Curse gets tossed out and Red decides to dodge it, right? I mean, all the better because you want to get hard locked, but it's not that hit threat the way that drone is, and it stops your forward momentum against Jack.
Yeah, because if you're running forward and Jack throws out a second curse, then you're going to get clipped by it, right? So it's that patience of trying not to get put into that curse fate, but you're about to get put into the second round here.
Yeah, I almost feel like that's an opportunity. You take that curse since you've already, you know, kind of won that neutral, quote unquote, with the drone approaching, and you sit right underneath it and try to challenge. You gain that ground instead of waiting for that opportunity to make that jump approach. Oh, nice roll. Does almost finish the conversion here. It's about as far as you get anyways for Jack. Brain Blast. Good shot here. Nice 2S. Lift off. That guard crush with BRC to come through. Oh, while rising. Yeah. Nice mix from Red. Draw will carry coast to coast. Still a bit of work to do. How many resources Red has? You strip away a little bit though with the Wild Assault.
Try to be patient here, not just send out the YRC immediately. Instead, gets the super and is able to close out the round. Wait for the proper gap there, and if it was blocked, we had the RC to back it up.
Exactly. That was the benefit of kind of holding out of those resources here. Even not having that positive bonus. Goes for a little shimmy, and Red is very stoic. The 2S counter hit. Oh, what a throw. Again, like being the answer against Wild Assault, White Wild Assault in particular. Close slashes here. The 2P finally taking the chance. What a backdash.
Yeah, backdash and behemoth typhoons like that takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of practice as well, and Jack definitely has both of them in spades.
Because you got so many at TNS, so many of these Goldlewis players.
Oh, 5D hits this mark. First finally comes out. Red had the right idea to stop a little short and try and bait out the far slash, but unfortunately, after trying to go in again, got caught, and Jack gets game number 1 in this grand final set.
Right. Yeah, still very tricky to do here in this matchup in particular. Wild Assault certainly helps things out, but it's, you know, not the end-all be-all in a matchup like this. We saw Jack's performance against Cheryo, that 3-0 victory. We saw how much of a snowball effect Jack can have against a Goldlewis player.
I mean, yeah, right? Being able to take down one Goldlewis, now trying to move into another one. RedIAmNot getting the first blood. Massive starter there. Jack setting up the burst pretty late there. Still believes that they can take this.
Jump C. Max range with the red RC pressure. Just get closer. Continue to press with this Behemoth Typhoon. These dash up 5K. Jesus, yeah. Nice far slash.
There are a lot of scenarios where you kind of have to, when you're going to spend your burst, you have to gauge how many resources you have, right? Can I make this comeback? Do I have 100 meter? Maybe I should burst even though I'm down a lot, because having that meter means I can make that comeback. Jack sent out that burst with nothing to back it up. So that was really gutsy.
Absolutely, and hasn't been able to hit target at full screen either, which I think is kind of important for Jikh to really establish some of that offensive game where Red really navigating the space very well in that last round, but tables might have turned here. That positive bonus helping out plenty for Jikh. Shatter, strong lead, positive bonus again. We are Tap Dust, just come knocking at the door. And we've seen Jikh even willing to commit to a couple Tap Dusts just to steal a round, especially when we have positive bonus, especially when we have meter. Dark Crush roll, back and forth we go.
Yep, and right through the wall. Round and round. And now Jikh is content to back up and let that positive bonus build up the meter, right? Send out the scapegoat, reload your bullet, get the meter, and send out the Deus Ex.
Immediate send here just to prevent the burst. No Wild Assault yet, but has that hard knockdown. The jump S finds the mark. Immediate burst from Red.
Oh, nice. Air Force 1 though coming through.
Yeah, I mean the max range on that jump D. Not enough to get the kill.
And not even enough to get the hard knockdown either.
Oh. Left, right. Because he started with gunshots, it certainly helps out. No shot works just in case.
Does it again, and you see the J2K coming out. That's it.
Very fortunate there. I mean, that gold burst. Quite the story here. I mean, we didn't find a hit. It was just the reversal attempt. So we end up going for gold burst. We get just enough of a positive bonus to put ourselves over to the 50% threshold to at least try to BRC mix. And we already stand blocking. Red certainly committed to it. Certainly is taking that round. But it was...
And I mean, that was really smart too, because if Happy Chaos is in the air and you hit with the Behemoth, not the Behemoth, the Typhoon, down with the system there, even if it's blocked, it's hard to punish when you block it in the air. Well, speaking of blocking in the air, the gold burst is going to get blocked.
Oh, jeez. IBFD, don't worry. I'm still in your face.
Hard knockdown.
Back to back, and Jikh feeling some type of way from the last round there. Does take that game. Right into it, that's your fault. And does get curse applied almost immediately at round start here, which does allow for some of these shots to be more consistent, since Red has been very easily able to navigate around them without curse. Red RC about to prep this shatter one more time.
Does anyone know what Jikh plays on? Stick player, pad player, hitbox? The inputs are just so clean. There we go, able to score the throw. Look at that with the BRC, incredible.
That was 3 shatters in one round. Good Lord. Complete control from Jikh. It's a 2-1 lead right now.
Yeah, threatening the reset. Red has had some really great callouts here, though, but a lot of it is gambling.
Yeah, I mean, you're making that forward approach on roll, which can potentially be called out by Red. It's also playing a little bit of risk around the approach from Goldlewis here. We haven't seen like round start White Wild Assault all that often, which is always that threat, but Jikh has shown at least once, or twice now, for sure once, where we're willing to throw that. And round start giving full screen presence to Jikh is absolutely devastating.
The Red is not out of it. We saw a clean round. There we go. Gets the goal burst. Oh, I like the idea of trying to go for the 2S, but again, just a gunshot. So devastating.
Certainly in trouble already. I mean, the guessing game, so scary to deal with Jikh on this type of pressure. When Happy Chaos makes that close approach, you might be looking for, all right, are you going to roll? Are you going to throw? It's just going to be tap dust into, you know, gunshot to continue pressure.
Yeah, and full screen there. The amount of meter that Jikh had, so difficult to be able to approach. Now, sitting at reset point. Red still has burst available though. 2S is gonna get whiff punish into the knockdown, gets the focus available as well.
Here's the reload and makes a full stop on the sprint. Nice run up throw. The cross up here. This block. Are you kidding?
No shot! After blocking Behemoth in the air, RC.
That was the most anime maneuver I've ever seen in my life. Said, I blocked it, but I'm a drift forward anyways. And still challenge Goldlewis for the dub. Jack, you got it. You got it. All right? You got it.
I cannot believe some of the shit that we see from Jack.
The decision making that, like, how I never in a million years would have thought of somebody doing that. The drift after blocking, but why not?
I've never seen that. I've never seen it. Not only was it a drift, it was a fast RC drift. The angle of it, it looked like he was doing like a Magneto tri-dash.
Right? All right, you got it, Jack. You got it. Oh man, Red taking a break for that one here. How you yo, that was sick. All right, Jack, you gotta get props for that. That was sick.
Red was absolutely right to take a break, take a little breather. You gotta cool down Jack.
This is gonna be Jack's first offline appearance. We play it like this. Yo. Crossed up. There's no stopping this Happy Chaos right now. This is just a bully session against Goldlewis.
Deus Ex isn't going to be able to kill here. Red going into this next zone with a lot of burst and a lot of tension available. Going to hold on to the burst though for sure.
Just the complete control from Jack. All right, we at least got the throw. Nice dash cancel here again.
Yeah, turn is over there, so we just sent out the drone. Beautiful anti-air, tossing into the drone, into the wall break. My God, what a comeback, Red!
Dude, you send that super with your chest, because that has got to be exhausting. You blocking all that time, no opportunity to challenge, and then you get one minutia of a moment.
All of that off of a back throw. Beautifully plays JD as well. Media's held Behemoth. We'll take that trade. Definitely.
Yeah.
Grounded player always wins out in the trades.
Right with that 2S. There we go. Got the lift off. An immediate burst from Jack. 2S not giving up the position here. Red wants to make sure we maintain this wall. What a 2P. Are you kidding me?
Hey, Zato. 2P RC, the true reversal.
Delay 2P though. Wasn't feeling comfortable with it. Good blocks, IBFD, and a throw. That was supposed to be Red's throw. Red was going for that, but Jack, quicker on the draw. Deus Ex to steal the round.
And Jack with a comeback of his own, answering right back to Red.
Slash to start things off. Go for Red, but it's not going to hit. So it's all Jack's territory. Wild Assault for hard knockdown.
Right, nice throw tech. Wild Assault coming through, but going to get stuffed while trying to pull out a gun of their own. Here it is. Deus Ex Machina. Refill the bullets. Jack trying to close out game number 1 here in this reset.
So Wild Assault. Good stand block, but unfortunately the second one coming through. Oh, Lord. All right, but look at all the resources for Jack. Got the clone cursed up. Nah, I don't care about that. The 2S, though, doesn't find the mark against Red, but 2P, quick interrupt. Drift away. Let's block the Behemoth. Ends up blocking drone. The chip is going to be imminent. No more resources for Jack, but we got to roll into throw. Jack takes a game.
Yep, here in the reset.
I can't believe it because we didn't follow through after with the hit. It was a full reset into throw. That could have been challenged by Red with the 2P potentially here.
Yeah, just wasn't ready for that scenario to come through, right? Wasn't expecting it to drop. But that means that Jack is up now 1-0 in the reset. Remember, reset the bracket in a 3-1 set the first time around.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
They're trying to go for the bar slash shove, but still gonna get the first blood.
Jesus.
Screen shake. Overhead behemoth connect. Gold burst on out. Jack wants it, is hungry for it.
Shatter with a massive, well, not necessarily massive, but a decent pace on this health bar. Now we got the lead. Don't be rash with the $100 contribution to Magari. Thank you so very much. We're $100 away from a top 4 payout.
And with the comment, Zappa when. I hope you get the Zappa that you desire. Don't be rash. Hopefully season 4. Oh, wow, that 2P actually didn't connect, landed into an immediate backdash. Look at this, Jack's so willing to just be patient. Knows he has the life lead, he has the meter lead, he has the burst lead. There's no reason to go in.
Yo, thread the needle with that roll. That was a 2K attempt from Red, but we already rolled just in the nick of time here. Jack with the movement.
Oh, a little delay there, but the far slash is going to be able to close it out. You didn't even need the Dave back. But sends it anyway, just to send a message, Zero.
No,
2-0.
You know, the #1 rule of zombie survival, double tap. So you gotta make sure.
That was more than double tapping.
We gotta make sure. We gotta make darn sure. Jack is on quite the tear right now.
Coming from the loser side of the bracket as well.
Duel 1.
So early on, too. Like I said, this was like just outside of the, oh my goodness, of the qualifying for top 48. Murray knocking Jack into losers to make a long, arduous path into this top 8, into this grand finals.
All right, but YRC, again, trying to escape, able to get the 2K 2D. Oh, no, we definitely wanted Wild Assault there, and unfortunately just missed the input.
That's the opportunity of a lifetime there for Red.
Red is going to take it and run with it. Immediate burst coming out from Jack. Doesn't want to give Red any funny ideas. And the 5B into the gunshot there. Jack sitting at tournament point.
Duel 2.
Red almost out of gas here. Let's get the guard break. Calls out the backdash.
Yeah.
Jack with the mistimed scenario.
Yeah, fast push immediately into the drone to lock you down, so you're forced to block these mix-ups. Look at that chip damage, it's all adding up. OTG goes for the run-up throw. Red staying alive, a dominating round.
So we set up a clone to start things off. Take the brunt of the situation here. Roll does get blocked. Try to 2P, but we already rolled to the opposite side. A little bit early there. That is so good. Red with the correct idea. Just didn't get the side swap in time. Red going for that final burst.
Yeah, we still have 50-meter available, setting out all the Skyfish.
Jump out.
I actually love that jump back.
You see the adjustment though, right? We tried to 2P it, we tried to block it. It's not working out, so if I'm unsure, let's go for jump. Yo, the gunshot, the wild assault to avoid the laser.
It's crazy, the forward momentum from it working out. There's the throw into the RC. Jack from the loser side is gonna do it. TNS champion.
Jack is just too gosh darn smart.